How are you all doing? My name is Bianca Costia. I work for SendPulse. I'm here in Brazil and I'm so excited for this conference. And I can't wait to meet all the five speakers we're gonna have here today. And I want to know from you all, who are you expecting the most to learn from? I want to know from all of you. Please interact here in the chat. Let's talk about it because this conference is just amazing. I don't know about you guys, but me, I'm so excited. I already have my pen and my paper here so I can take notes. I can write everything down because today is going to be the day that we are going to learn even more about chatbots and AI for business. But before we continue to talk about the topic, I want to know how you guys are doing. Please leave here in the comments. Let's chat a little bit. Let's get familiar with each other because this conference organized by SendPulse, of course, is not only about learning with the people who are here, with speakers. It's about learning with each other. It's about connection. It's about everything that we can provide for each other. It's about community. So please interact here in the chat and let me know where you guys are from. I'm from Brazil. I'm here in São Paulo. It's so sunny. The day is beautiful. Send here in the comments where you're from and what you're doing, like how you're feeling yourself today. Also, if you're trying to comment, to leave a comment here and you're not able to do it, that means that you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel. So what you have to do to be able to leave a comment and interact with me, with the 5 speakers, and with a lot of people who are watching here today, you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just click the button below here to subscribe and reload the page, and you're going to be able to leave a comment and build connection with this conference organized by SendPulse. And I want to know if you guys already know SendPulse, if it's your first time here, your second, your third, or if you're just here because you just landed on this amazing conference that we're having. And if you're not familiar with SendPulse and with the conferences we do, welcome. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoy this day. Take prints, take screenshots, take pictures, post everywhere, tag us, and we're gonna love to know how you guys are feeling about this today. And I'm gonna introduce SendPulse, of course, because I know, I work from here, like I work here, I love SendPulse. I'm gonna say amazing things about SendPulse, and like, it's amazing. I just love it so much because it's a platform, an automation platform that is all in one. Yes, everything that you need in only one place. That means that you have more freedom to create, and of course, you're gonna have more data. So imagine, you have email campaigns, chatbots, landing page, CRM, and a lot of different platforms. It's a lot. I know, believe me, like I'm the marketing manager, I know it's a lot. So imagine having all of this in one place. It's the best. You don't have to remember a lot of passwords. You can use all of the service in only one place and connect one with another. Do you know how amazing this is? I love it. Like, don't even let me start with how much I love this, because if we start with this, I'm going to start talking about Automation 360, that is my favorite service so far. But anyways, SendPulse, like I mentioned, is a multi-channel marketing platform that allows you to send SMS, email marketing, Viber, WhatsApp campaigns, use landing pages, CRM, everything in only one place. You can work with your clients using chatbot for Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, and Instagram, and a lot of other services that we also give to you. And one of my favorite things about chatbot, especially right now, like everything is on, it's online, everything's on Instagram. My favorite way to use automation is the Instagram chatbot for automated the comments. Do you know when you're like rolling your feed and you see someone like a nice product, for example, and the person's like, hey, comment, I want it, and the comments, and I'm gonna send you the link by DM. That's an automation. Yes, that's an automation. That's how you automate, and that's chatbot. So you can do this with SendPulse. It's Amazing. And on top of all of that, you can also connect your GPT model from OpenAI to your chatbot to provide your users with more proficient automated replies and can help them to solve additional tasks. So for example, someone asks you a very specific topic about something very specific, and your chatbot is not configured to do it. Well, if you're connected with ChatGPT, the chatbot can reply the person, and the person is going to be like, oh my gosh, I love this company. They know everything and they reply everything that I need. And that's what we want to provide for everyone. They need to know the message, they need to know the answer fast, because everything's so fast now that they need answers fast. So if you want to test SendPulse, take your cell phone and scan the QR code that is right here. Take it, open the camera, scan the QR code, and create your own account with SendPulse and start testing it. All of this that I just said right now. We have amazing plans. We have amazing deals, by the way. And like, you can do so much, so much. You're gonna learn a little bit about what you can do here today. We also have more conferences in the YouTube channel. You just have to click in the profile, and on the tab, there's like YouTube videos, shorts, and all of this. You click on live and you're gonna see everything. All the conferences, webinars, everything that we did in the past. So yes, it's amazing. We're gonna learn a lot with each other. And that's one of the main points of this. And now I already talked about SendPulse. You guys can feel my love for this company. But let's talk a little bit about the conference. Like I said, today we're gonna have 5 experienced people here to talk about marketing, business, and growth of AI. Because everybody loves AI, everybody's talking about AI, but we need to develop more because it's a lot of information. I know, it's a lot. Believe me, I really know. It's a lot of things that we can learn. So it's always good to learn from people who are studying it for a while, who knows what they're talking. So they're like, we're catching up. We can learn with the best, and that's why we have this conference today. So we're gonna have 5 amazing speakers. Please also leave here in the comment. I know we were excited to see everyone. I know we were excited to learn about all the topics. But leave here in the comments who is the person that you're most excited about. And don't forget that you can also leave questions for all of these people that are going to be here. So leave also questions for them so we can reply after the speech. And talking about how amazing SendPulse is, how amazing this conference is, and how much we love to learn and to build connections and, to make the best out of it. Do you guys know that we have a lot of free classes for you all that you can learn with us? It's amazing. I know. We have SendPulse Academy. That is the best thing ever created. Because we create classes for you all, and you can learn about, for example, how to build a chatbot, how to build chatbot for WhatsApp specifically. So we have a lot of this. SendPulse not only focus on the platform, we focus on making people learn. That's our goal. We want you to take the best of all of it and make the best of your account, because you already created an account with us. So let's make the best of it. Let's learn and have the best strategy ever. So we also provide free classes for all of you to learn from us. And I know like the next person's gonna be here soon, and I'm gonna talk about the last thing that I have to mention that is pretty important, that it's certificates. I know we love to get a certificate. We love to show that we attended something, that we were there, we learned. And how can you have a certificate on this conference? Well, it's pretty simple, but you're gonna have to wait to get the link. But in the middle of the conference, we're gonna send you the link, and you're going to be able to get your certificate. The certificate is available for everyone who is online watching us. So yes, the only way for you to get your certificate is to be here with us. That's amazing, right? It's super simple. We love it, and we're excited to have you guys, to give you guys the certificates. So you can also post in your LinkedIn profile and tag us and say, hey, oh my gosh, I learned so much with SendPulse. Amazing, right? So now it's time. I talk a lot. I know. I talk a lot because I love to talk. I love to talk about SendPulse, but it's time for the first person to join here today. Okay. Oh no. Wait. Before we talk about the person, I want to talk briefly. I'll give more details later on about our guide. Because yes, we prepared a guide about chatbot integrations with click to chat ads on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And for you to get this guide, you have to join the SendPulse community on Facebook. The QR code is showing right here. So again, get your cell phone, open the camera, scan the QR code, and go to the community. It's amazing. We love the community. We love having you all there, and we prepare a guide for all of you to join and to have the most of this experience. Now it's time to introduce the person. I I told you guys I love to talk and I love to talk about all of this, but we're gonna have time to chat. We're gonna have time to chat. So the first person that I'm going to introduce you all is Miguel Botto. He's the CEO at Botto Digital. He's a visionary entrepreneur and seasoned digital automated strategist. So, there's a perfect match with Miguel and SendPulse. He's the founder at Botto.digital and digital talent investment program with over 2 decades of experience spanning 3 continents and track record of generating over 100 million euros in sales. Miguel is a master at harnessing the power of automated intelligence to fuel exponential business growth. He's specialized in seamless integrating AI-driven automation into digital strategy and empowering business to thrive the AI age by leveraging the full potential of automated intelligence. Welcome, Miguel.
Thank you, Bianca. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good, doing amazing. I'm glad you're doing great and welcome. We're so excited to
Yes.
have you.
Thank you very much, Bianca. And I've been watching your YouTube videos from SendPulse
Oh,
for the last 3 years. You
oh
are
my gosh.
awesome. Yes. I'm
That's
with
so awesome. Thank
SendPulse
you so
more than three
much.
years. Yeah, thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's amazing. Oh, see, I was talking about this. I was talking about how much this is making connections and
Right.
building relationship. And see, you just proved that. That's amazing. Thank you so much,
Yes, it's
Miguel.
right. Thank you. So, should I begin?
Yes, please, as soon as you're
Okay.
ready.
Let me share here my slides here. Okay. Oops. No, not this. Where is this? So now, okay. I think this one. Okay. I think it's sharing now. Let me see. Yes. Okay. I'm sharing just this. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome. It is with great enthusiasm that I began this presentation on how to humanize AI and create chatbots that connect and convert. I'm Miguel Botto. I'm founder of Botto.digital, and I'm a big enthusiasm of digital strategy, automation, and artificial intelligence. You have here my contacts to find me. Be free to contact and to message me. Okay. Humanizing AI, chatbots that connect and convert. Let's see why this is so important. Future is now. So, what I'll show you today, 5 chapters. Why humanized AI chatbots matter for your business, designing engaging AI chatbot interactions, implementing AI chatbots with SendPulse and Make.com, AI chatbots in action, boosting efficiency and sales, and the future of AI chatbots transforming communication. Let's go. A lot of material. Okay, okay. As my promise, you will get all of these blueprints for free in the end of my presentation. I will show it in chapter 3 and I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Imagine a world where every interaction with your brand delights your customers and generates conversions. This world is already a reality. With automation and artificial intelligence, you can offer personalized and memorable experience that strengthen the relationship with your customer and boost your business results. Now, let's go for the three big whys. The first one, why use automation and AI now? Artificial intelligence is transforming the business world, and companies that use it and they are already reaping the rewards. Companies that adopt AI are ahead of the competition and have a competitive advantage. And do you know why? Because automation and AI increase efficiency and allows you to automate tasks, optimize process, and make smarter decisions. Free your employees from repetitive tasks such as answering frequently asked questions or manually processing data, allowing them to focus on strategic and creative activities that truly generate value for your business. Offer personalized and exceptional service customer experience with AI chatbot that understand the needs of each of your clients and offer personalized solutions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Why humanize chatbots? But beware, in digital world, human connection is essential. Humanizing your AI chatbots is the key to generating trust and loyalty, creating emotional bonds with your customers, and turning them into true promoters of your brand with customer satisfaction and happy to repeat business. Customers want interactions with empathy and understanding that make them feel heard and valued with emotional connections and positive customers experience. Cold and impersonal chatbots damage your company's image, as they convey a sense of neglect and lack of attention to the customers and can create customers' frustration. The third big why. Why integrate automation and AI in your business now? This means driving innovation at all levels, make more effective decisions based on accurate data and analysis, which help you identify trends, opportunities, and challenges. Offer exceptional service that surprises that delights your customers, increasing satisfaction and loyalty. Always be ahead of the competition by innovating and adapting to market changes with agility and efficiency. 9 chatbot stats that matter. 87% of users report good or neutral experience. Adoption. 88% of users have chatted with a bot. Chatbots can support costs by up 30%. 63% of companies see AI chatbots as key to personalized experience. 58% of companies use chatbots in B2B business. 42% of companies use chatbots in B2C. And 40% of millennial users interact with bots daily. 87% satisfaction with chatbots beating live chats. And about market value, with it plus $16 billion by 2028. Let's go. So, You can easily create AI chatbots for your business in Facebook Messenger, Instagram Direct, WhatsApp, live chat, website, Telegram, and also Viber. For all in one, I really recommend SendPulse chatbots. That's what I use, and I also recommend for our company customers. Let's for chapter 1, why humanizing AI chatbots matter for your business. So, the human connections matter. Authenticity and empathy are essential in the digital world. People seek interactions that convey trust, that make them feel heard and understood. There is a search for genuine connections. We want to connect with brands that care about us, that treat us as individuals and not just numbers. Artificial chatbots can drive customers away. If your brand uses chatbots that sound robotic and impersonal, you may be losing customers to the competitions. That's why humanizing AI chatbot is so important. This is make sense for you? Yes, no? Please comment. What do you think? Okay. A great example of how personalization and humanization can impact the customer experience is the Sephora virtual artist chatbot. And with this chatbot, customers can virtually try on different makeup products, receive expert advice, and find the ideal products for their needs. Highlight the 300% increase in engagement. The result, more satisfied customers and engagement with the brand. This is good, isn't it? AI chatbots evolution and automation. AI is transforming the world of chatbots, allowing them to understand natural language and communicative in a more human way. With AI, chatbots can go beyond answering sample questions and performing basic tasks. They can interact more naturally, offer personalized solution, and build relationship with customers. Humanized. Oops. Before that, just let me finish this. Okay. Another success story is the H&M fashion chatbot. This chatbot functions as a virtual stylist, helping customers create looks, choose pieces that match their style, and find the best deals. It offers personalized fashion tips, product information, and inspiring to create incredible looks. Good, isn't it? Personalizing communication with the customer is essential to create stronger and lasting connection. Use the customer's name, consider their purchase history, and offer personalized solutions to their needs. Showing empathy and understanding is fundamental to building trust and customer loyalty. Remember, your customers want to feel person. Designing engaging and AI chatbot interaction. Let's go. Conversion design, the art of connection. Natural and fluid dialogues, as if your customers were talking to a friend. Imagine instead of robotic and impersonal responses, your chatbot converses with your customers in a light and spontaneous way, like a real person. Clear and objective language. Speak your customer's language. Be clear, objective, and get straight to the point. Avoid technical jargon and complex sentence. Engaging visuals. Who said chatbots have to be boring? Use creativity to make the interactions more engaging. And memorable include image, gifts, and videos. Quick and intuitive response. Make your customer's life easier. Offer clear and objective options to your customers so they can navigate the conversation quickly and easily with buttons and interface menus. An example of a company that masterfully uses conversational design is DoorDash. With DoorDash chatbot, customers can place orders, track deliveries, and resolve issues quickly and intuitively through a simple and efficient conversational design. Artificial emotional intelligence with digital emotional AI chatbots that detect emotions. Your AI chatbot becomes able to read between the lines and understand what the customer is feeling. Sentiment analyst for personalized responses. Imagine your AI chatbot reading a customer's frustration and responding with a welcoming and understanding message. Good, isn't it? Empathy and human connection. Empathy is fundamental to building strong and lasting relationship with your customers, even in this digital world. Other great example is Lemonade, an insurance company, uses AI chatbot that recognizes emotions such as frustration and worry, responding with a message of a sentence and understanding. In the delicate moments such as claims resolution, empathy makes all the difference. The Lemonade AI chatbots offers emotional support to customers, helping them deal with difficult situations in a more human and welcoming way. Empowering your chatbots with advanced AI. AI tools and models for AI chatbots with OpenAI. Your AI chatbots become even smarter than more powerful. GPT from OpenAI for personalized and relevant responses. Imagine fluid and engaging conversations as if your customers were talking to a real person. Automatic translation for different language. Break down language barriers and expand your horizons. Serve your customers from all over the world. Data analysis for insights. Transform data in valuable insights. Understand your customers' behavior and improve your communication strategies. HubSpot technology company is other excellent example that uses an AI chatbot that integrates GPT and OpenAI model to offer real-time customer support. This AI chatbot is able to answer complex questions, provide personalized solution, and offer an exceptional service experience. Did you enjoy these examples? Let me know in comments. There are a little delay here, but I can read. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. Implementing AI chatbots with SendPulse and Make.com. Let's build it. Yes, build. You will see how it's so simple. Once again, as my promise, you will get all of these blueprints for free in the end of my presentation. And I hope you enjoy it. And we are what we have here. I'll show you what is in back office of AI chatbots and intelligent automation. You will understand this is really simple and you can build it for yourself. Yes, that's true. AI assistant flow with 100% artificial intelligence from OpenAI model in customer service with the objective of selling products on Dream Company. This is one example. Mind map with strategy flow that is really important in flows. And the AI WhatsApp chatbot flow to deliver all of these blueprints of my presentation will also serve as an example of what you can build with intelligent automation and AI WhatsApp chatbot in your own business. Then it starts an automation to record all conversation and send an email and SMS to you with blueprints download information. So all of these are examples and you can try for yourself in practice, following the step by step that I give you here to build and after just as a customer experience. Okay, let's begin now with AI WhatsApp chatbot in SendPulse platform. Let me zoom in. Okay, let's start with the Hey. It was the name that I give to our assistant chatbot for WhatsApp in SendPulse. In this A customer sales assistant flow, we have three main service options in real time with artificial intelligence model from OpenAI. I will zoom here. Okay, this model. The trigger is the word dream, which was defined for this example of the dream company. First, our AI assistant asks first name and emails customer. Then AI, oops, sorry, just a second, I click, okay. Then AI assistant asks first name and emails customers. Then our AI assistants give three initial options to the client: promotions, price list, and dream company information and history that we gave the information in OpenAI files. Okay, this is the part of the flow that interacts with the OpenAI artificial intelligence model from OpenAI. Let's zoom in. The Hey assistant was created with information from a dream company, its history, product list, and promotions. Here, the AI humanizing assistant has autonomy to respond to the client within the information that was programmed in the files. This part may seem complex at first glance, but in truth, it is enough to clone this flow and adapt the company's information in OpenAI as instant. Yes, just these two steps. You just build this flow one time or clone this one and then just improve it. This is great, isn't it? Comment there. Okay. This is the final part of WhatsApp AI chatbot flow. Let me zoom in. In this final part of the WhatsApp chatbot AI assistant flow and the end of the conversation with the client. A total of the information will be recorded in the company's database that can be in SendPulse or your preferred tool, as I will show in my second example. And then finish with the Botto menu, that is my virtual assistant. Let's zoom in. Okay, let's go now for another example. This mind map flow is for your better understanding how to build an AI WhatsApp chatbot. So, in this example, I build a mind map to deliver these blueprints and also is an example of how you can get an experience in true life AI chatbot and intelligent automation. This is the mind map for delivery of all the material in this presentation, but can be for your own business. So this is an example. Let's zoom in. The word A, our name from our AI system, is the trigger for this automation flow in humanized AI chatbot WhatsApp. So it starts with let me asking about the true interest in the blueprints. If no, the link to the YouTube channel is offered. And if yes, the email is requested. And then name is actually first name is also requested. Okay? So let's zoom in the final end of this mind map flow. The email and first name are confirmed. If the and first name and or email are not correct, the customer types again. If correct, the link to download the blueprints is made available. This is really simple mind map, and we will see how we can get this for chatbot WhatsApp. Let's see. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's go now to humanized WhatsApp chatbot automation flow from this mind map. Pay attention for the questions from chatbot. Okay. The mind map I've shown you is here in the format of the SendPulse WhatsApp chatbot flow for blueprints delivered in this example. So let's zoom in. Okay. All chatbot text is humanized and with natural human language of your customers. You also should include emoji and jokes. When you try this flow in practice that I'm showing you now, you will understand what I'm saying in practice. You will feel the big difference of humanizing language. So what I mean is your humanized chatbot should talk as your customers and not as you talk. Do you understand this difference? Yes? Okay, I hope so. Good. This flow starts by confirming interest in the material. If no, chatbot asks, really? Or are you sure? This is humanized language, not robotic. Do you agree with me? Makes sense? Yes? Okay. After, the YouTube link is made available in this example. And if yes, the email is requested, and then the first name is also requested. Okay, let's zoom in. Then, confirmation of the first name and email is requested. If the name is wrong, rewrite. If the email is wrong, rewrite. Simple like this. Let's zoom in the final end of this WhatsApp AI chatbot flow. If the email and first name are correct, the download link is made available and the tags are assigned, and it ends with the company menu, which in this case is Botto menu, my virtual assistant. Looks simple? No? Yes, it is really simple, believe in me. Let's go now to make .conf flow automation with no code platform. And what we can do with this. This is the automation that allows you to archive the conversation data in your own tool or software, in addition to the data that is recorded in SendPulse WhatsApp chatbot. This is the mail.com no-code automation software. Yes, you don't know to need anything about programmation. No, it's no code, believe me. Simple and practical to use it for yourself. Yes, for yourself. When you try it, you never will want other no-code automation. Let's zoom in here. This flow starts with the end of the WhatsApp AI chatbot with Leroy link blueprint that we have looked at before. Let's take a look at other examples to use this automation. First, it receives all the information from the communication with our WhatsApp chatbot. Yes, this is automation. We don't do anything to get this automation on. So then it retrieves it in our own database, which can be a sample Google Sheets or another tool like Notion, Monday, ClickUp, or Airtable. And yes, you can be actually can be other tool or software with API. You just choose it, but with API. This is the most important. Okay, it's okay. Cool. Okay, let's zoom in the final end of this automation flow. Afterwards, it sends an email and the client with a summary of the conversation or a list of purchased products, for example. After, it sends an SMS by SendPulse platform. Yes, SendPulse have a lot of tools. One of those is SMS, other is chatbots, and other is email automation. Okay, and in this SMS will inform the client that the order is being processed, for example. And yes, you receive SMS from who? From big companies. Yes, that's true. But you can do for yourself. And is this example make sense for you? Let me know in comments if it makes sense or not. We are with a little delay, but I will read. Okay, great. Now you will experience in practice all of this automation flow when you get your free blueprints for this presentation. Do you want all of these blueprints for free? If yes, please comment. Yes, you just have to clone it and insert your own information, nothing more. Is this great? Yes? No? Okay, great. Let's go to a new chapter. AI chatbots in action, boosting efficiency and sales. Let's check. In the healthcare area, AI chatbots are transforming patient care and service management. Continuous patient care keep your patients engaged and informed with AI chatbots that send appointment, medication, and exam reminders and complicated scheduling. No more endless calls and waiting on the line. With AI chatbots, patients can schedule appointments and exams quickly and easily. And any time of day or night. Effective screening and guidance chatbots can act as virtual assistant, collecting information about patient symptoms and directing them to the most appropriate healthcare professional. Now, in e-commerce, AI chatbots are true allies to increase sales and customer engagement. Personalized recommendation. Imagine a chatbot that knows your customer so well that it can offer products that really interest them. By analyzing purchase history and user behavior, AI chatbots can offer relevant and personalized suggestions, increasing the chances of conversions. Recovered carts abandoned never again. With personalized and proactive message, AI chatbots nudge the customers who left the product in the cart, encouraging them to complete the purchase with special offers and friendly reminders. 24 hours per 7 days support. Say goodbye to queues and impatient customers. With AI chatbots, your customers have access to impeccable day or night, being able to answer questions, solve problems, and track their orders with agility and efficiency. Now, and the use of AI chatbots doesn't stop here. Several other sectors are benefiting from this innovative technology. Finance. AI chatbots that help customers manage their finance, providing information on balance, statements, and investments, in addition to carrying our transactions and offering support of financial decisions. Tourism. AI chatbots can help with travel planning, offering information on tourist destination, airline tickets, hotels, tours, and much more. HR. AI chatbots can optimize HR process, assisting in the recruitment and selection of candidates. Answer frequently asked questions from employees and candidates, and offering support for questions about payroll, benefits, and company policies. Explore the potential of AI chatbots in various sectors and boost your results, whether in e-commerce, healthcare, education, or any other area. AI chatbots can optimize process, improve service, and increase customer satisfaction. Invest in intelligent and efficient chatbots with humanizing language to achieve your goals. With the right technology and well-defined AI strategy, your AI chatbots can become true allies for the success of your business. AI chatbots are transforming the way companies communicate with their customers. Humanization and personalization are essential to create positive and memorable experience. Remember, AI chatbots that connect and convert are those that talk to the customer in the natural, empathetic, and engaging way. Yes. Now, the future of AI chatbots transforming communication. Let's jump to the future. Are you ready? Let me know if yes. Now it's a big jump. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the future now. But remember, the future is now. Finally, we arrive at the last module of our AI journey. Get ready to embark on a curious journey into the future of humanizing chatbots and intelligent automation on this age of intelligent automation. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are transforming communication driven the evolution on AI. AI chatbots are enabling more sophisticated and humanized interaction. Deep understanding, forget those chatbots that only responded to simple and predictable commands. Continuous learning. Each interaction with the user is a learning opportunity for AI chatbots. Personalized experience with AI chatbots collect and analyze data to offer personalized and individualized recommendation of service for your customer. The future of AI chatbot is bright and full of trends and that promise to transform the way we communicate and interact with machines. More human conversations thanks to advances NPL, natural language processing. AI chatbots understand and respond to human language with precision and naturalness, making interactions more fluid and meaningful. Empathy. and personalization with sentiment analysis that allows AI chatbots to identify customer emotion. Voice interaction with virtual assistants, making communication even more accessible and intuitive. Immersive experience with augmented and virtual reality. Make sense? Yes? The possibles are endless. In the future, and the future is now, AI chatbots will present in various areas of our lives, facilitating tasks, offering support, and creating new experience. Intelligent person assistant. Imagine AI chatbots that manage your schedule, reminders, to-do lists, and even control your smart devices. Future customer service, 24/7 availability, quick and personalized responses, efficient and proactive problem solving. Personalized education with AI chatbots as individual tutors, learning becomes more accessible, inclusive, and adapted to the needs of each student. Innovation in all sectors. AI chatbot drive process automation efficiency and the creation of new business opportunities, opening doors to a more connected and intelligent future. And so we come to the end of our AI epic journey through the worlds of AI humanizing chatbots and intelligent automation. The evolution is constant, driven by AI and machine learning. AI chatbots are in a constant transformation, ready to play an even more incredible role in our lives from the basic to unimaginable with the fashionable technology. Inspiration for the future. I hope this immersion has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to explore the limitless potential of AI, humanizing chatbots, and intelligent automation in your field of activity. The future is now and is in your hands. Be bold, experiment different, discover how AI, humanizing chatbots, and intelligent automation can help you achieve your goals and build a more efficient, connected, and personalized future. And always remember, the future is now. Okay. And now, to finish, let's find out you can receive all these blueprints. Do you want it? Yes? Yes? Right there, please. Okay. As my promise, here are the two complete AI automation flows in these QR codes. And the link will also be made available in chat. So these QR codes and links send you WhatsApp chatbots and immediately start respective automation flows. Remember, the Dream Trigger Assistant with artificial intelligence in the customer service with the objective of selling in Dream Company example. The other, the AI assistant flow with Hey Trigger for the delivery of blueprints in this presentation, which also serve as an example of what can be done with intelligent automation and AI chatbots. Please make your own experience in these both examples. Thank you so much, and hey, humanizing automation intelligence. Thank you.
That was amazing. I love it. I love it that you showed
Yeah.
examples, and I saw the people in the comments, they were like, "Oh my gosh, is that simple? Is it really simple?" It
Yes.
is. It
Yes,
is.
it is. It is really simple. Yes. Yes.
It's amazing. Let me check here if we have any questions. I love that people are already interacting with you during
It's great.
the talk. So
Great.
I think from what I can see, oh, someone, Afonso, he asked here if the record of the section will be available. Yes, it will. In the middle of the conference, we will share with you all how to access everything and listen to Miguel all the time because I know it's simple, but it's a lot of information as it should be.
Right. Is it?
And people can go back and forth and take notes.
Yes,
So,
sure.
yes,
Yes.
guys.
And you also
But
add in
for
practice my flows, yeah.
yes, that would be amazing, chef kiss. From
That's
what I'm
good.
seeing here, people don't have any questions, which is
Okay.
also great because your explanation was amazing. And
Okay, great.
everybody thanking you for your explanation, for your time, and me and Samples also thank you for
Thank you so
not
much.
only like being here and showing everything to everyone, but to have like samples as a tool that you trust, and that means the world to us. So thank you so
Right,
much,
that's true.
Miguel.
Yes, thank you, Bianca. Thank you, SendPulse. Yes, thank you, everyone. And enjoy this conference. Yes, it's a lot of
Yeah.
valuable content. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thank you. See you soon.
See you. See you.
So I know it was amazing. And it's only the first one. Remember, we have 5 people coming up. Miguel was the first one of many more. The next one, we are going to talk about AI Toolkit, the best tool for your client communication. It's amazing because we do have a lot of tools. So it's good to keep track of all of them. And this next person is Anton Voroniuk. He's the CEO at SkillsBooster, and he's just amazing. Like, it's not the first conference that we have with him. He's here all the time, and I'm so glad that you're here again.
Yeah,
He's
Bianca, I'm
also the
also
Google.
glad to see you again.
Yes. Anton, he's also the Google Academy agency trainer with over 500,000 students enrolled in his courses on Udemy. So amazing. And he's been working in the field since 2008. And during this time, Web Promo helped over 1,000 small and mid-sized business with digital strategy and online promotion. We know it's everything that we all need. But he also have like huge clients such as Coca-Cola, Johnson& Johnson, BNP Paribas, Bayer, Safoni, Vodafone, the United Nations, and OSCE. Like everything and everyone. It's amazing. Thank you so much for being here again, Anton.
Thank you, Bianca, for introduction, guys. I will be happy to share my experience about using AI and AI Toolkit. I will try to make it as practical as I can, so just give me a second, I will share my screen. And on the one hand, we will go through the presentation, but on the other hand, we will try to do it as practical workshop. I will show you many different tools that can be definitely useful for you on the regular basis. So as Bianca mentioned, my name is Anton. I'm in digital marketing 17 years, but really interesting that my first education on Polytechnical Institute was connected with AI. And at that moment when I was studying and writing my baccalaureate diploma, master diploma, at that moment a lot of things were patented, and a lot of things which are regular in AI right now in Google, in other systems, they were created in theoretically at that moment. After that, we spent a lot of time working with AI technologies that were implemented by Google as Google's premium partner by Meta. We tested a lot of AI tools when it was not even mainstream. Before ChatGPT era, we used Jasper for copywriting, Surfer SEO for other activities. And right now I'm here to share with you my favorite toolkit of AI tools that will make your communication with the client much more easier, much more faster. And in the end, I will give you additional bonus, that the list of AI tools that will definitely make your life much more easier and much more effective. But it will be in the end of my speech. So listen carefully, share your questions, try to count the new tools, and I will try to make it as practical as possible. So as I mentioned, we are talking about the best tool for your client communication. But when we are talking about the client communication, maybe the main and the most important question is, who is our client? So Gen AI revolution is definitely coming. Everyone needs to be ready, so brace yourself. But at the same time, if we talk about big companies. We are teaching on Udemy, and Udemy is sharing with us the last surveys. This survey told that till the end of 2028, more than 70% of all professions will be totally changed by Gen AI. Just think about these metrics. 70% of all professions will be totally changed. So if we talk about everything that we have right now, we need to be prepared. And the tools I will share for you, they will definitely help you to prepare and start using AI for the right communication with your clients. So guys, before I will start, please drop in chat how do you feel is your AI usage right now. So you can rank yourself from 0 to 10. 0 if you have heard something about AI but you didn't use it. 10 if you need to be here on this stage and present about AI. And I will be happy to learn more about what AI tools you are already using to communicate with your clients. So please drop in chat from 0 to 10 about your existing level of AI usage and share what tools are you already using in artificial intelligence. So guys, let's go, let's start. There are top 3 AI legends I want to crash before I will go deep in the toolkit. The first of them is that AI is very, very expensive thing, and you need to invest thousands of dollars or even millions to get started and start implementing all this stuff for you, for your own productivity, for your personal projects, for your business, etc. Definitely it's bullshit. And if you talk about artificial intelligence, the basic Gen AI toolkit, you need maybe $60 investment per month to be on edge of everything what is happening in digital marketing and AI field right now. How you will spend these $60? $20 you will need for paid version of ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4, and it will give you a great possibility to create an personal army of assistants. So you will have your personal AI copywriter, AI social media manager, AI email marketer, AI SEO specialist, etc. They won't be perfect. At this stage, AI is not perfect. It's still hallucinating. It still has a lot of issues, but all these guys can be on the level of trainee, or if well trained, on the level of junior or even strong junior specialist. So you need to prepare them, you need to teach them, you need to give them some data, but after that you will get a really good trained staff. So $20 for paid ChatGPT. Just a few months ago, Midjourney make a free version again, but honestly you need to pay $10 Midjourney to get a basic paid version, and it will give you possibility to create astonished images that you will use in your communication on the website, for your communication in emails, social media, chats, etc. So if you talk about the image creation, $10 for Midjourney definitely needed, so you will spend it. And the last but not the least, we will go through Hagen, which is definitely the best tool right now to create AI avatars, your personalized video. So feel free to see how it's going on. So this tool definitely works. So the first legend about AI is that it's extremely expensive. It's not true. Just additional $60 will make you out of the crowd, but using the free versions of the tools that I will show you today, it's definitely also can work. The second one, it's about difficulties. I hear a lot about that it's too difficult to learn about artificial intelligence, Gen AI, predictive AI, that you need to know formulas, integrals, etc. I'm, as former student of phys and math faculty, definitely agree that AI has very powerful scientific and theoretic base, but as a usual person who wants to make your productivity higher, for a marketer who wants to spend less time for regular routine, business owner who want to drop the costs and make the productivity higher, you definitely don't need to learn all scientific and theoretical background. You need to learn few tools that can save you 15.5 hours per week just implementing them. So this is the next thesis that is really crucial and really important, that the right implementation of artificial intelligence, the right implementation of Gen AI can save you 15.5 hours in your daily marketing routine and in communication with your clients. So ChatGPT is not alone. So you have a lot of other great tools. We will talk about Gemini, about Claude, etc. But going to such website as Futurepedia, you will find the thousands of another AI tools that will make better marketing, productivity, design, video, research and analysis, and other categories of your life. So this is just words. I don't want to make it blah, blah, blah. So let's go to the workshop part. Let's talk how AI can be definitely your game changer in your client communication. Of course, I will start with ChatGPT as the most popular AI tool. Let me know in chat what version do you use of ChatGPT. Put 1 in chat if you use free version, put 2 in chat if you use paid version. I will share with you my experience why paid version of ChatGPT is really crucial for marketers, for everyone who is doing any kind of type of client communication, because ChatGPT is really game changer in this story. So let's start from the basics. As you know, and as I've mentioned, any client communication starts from the answer, who is our target audience? In our courses, we have a lot of students on Udemy, Coursera. We are starting our own courses for global audience with personal feedback, and it will be done just in November. We are starting with this table that helps us to understand what is going on and what we are going to sell. So it's about the mission of the company, unique selling proposition, competitive analysis that helps to understand on which market we are presented. It's about the right objectives, about the right KPIs, the understanding of target audience. It's the main question that we will definitely use in a few minutes. And after we have understood all this stuff, we can go to content planning, media planning, and other communication things that we will implement in our real life. So let's do it together. Our main challenge for today is to start understanding better the market, the objective, the audience. For my students previously, it took few hours or few days to fill this table full. But as I mentioned, in paid ChatGPT version, you can use your personal assistants, you can create my GPTs, and right now I have my digital marketing strategy helper, which helps me to fill this table just in a second. I can drop here any website. So for example, I want to do something with biggest marketplaces. I can drop here Amazon.com, and in just few seconds, my personal assistant, my bot, will go to Bing and search about Amazon's statement. It will find the basic information. Based on the reviews in Google My Business, it will create unique selling proposition. It will definitely try to find additional information about the competitors using such websites as SimilarWeb or SEMrush, and get the data about the number of traffic, time on site, page views, bounce rate, etc. It will help me with clear goals, so I will use AI to formulate my objectives. What is the most crucial in this story? It will help me with researching my target audience. So any communication we have, it starts with the target audience. So when we have, for example, Sarah, she's female, she's 28, she lives in US, her income level is 60K, whatever check for our products, etc. It's much more easier for us to build the correct communication, the correct lines, and this is a really amazing that we have all this data in one. After we have this target audience, based on the portraits of target audience, we can create a content plan for us. It's also the part of for communication. For content plan, we can create some post examples, image prompts, and of course, we need to promote this content. And ChatGPT will propose us how we can spend our budget. In my case, I've proposed $5K per month, but it can be any other budget. Spend it on Google Ads, Facebook Ads, YouTube. And here we have all ideas how it works and how it can be definitely implemented. So as I mentioned, this magic is possible to any one of you. Just spending few hours in detailed education, in learning, you will definitely get the best results on creating your personal assistants that first will help you to understand your target audience. You will clear this information, you will add this information. After you understand who is your target audience, for example, we can ask ChatGPT to act as, we can ask ChatGPT act as Sarah from our target audience. How you will search our products online. In each communication, we need to understand the consumer journey, and ChatGPT helps us to build any kind of consumer journey. It can be offline consumer journey, it can be online consumer journey, so we can definitely see what is going on with each person who is interacts. So we have ideas about using social media, etc. So when we have the understanding of this target audience, we can use the possibilities of ChatGPT, asking ChatGPT to create us a content plan, ask ChatGPT to help us with content ideas, etc. And we are going to another my personal bot. I called it Midjourney Helper. It helps me with the content for my personal Facebook, Instagram, and of course it's about visuals. It's about creating really astonishing photos, visuals, etc. And in this case, I'm asking this bot in ChatGPT that I personally created. It took me like 5 minutes to help me with ideas for content for my social media. And as I write a lot about AI, I need very often some futuristic photos, but regular people love something about animals. So animals is always okay. We have lemur and sloth as symbols of our AI Academy. And of course, it's regularly holidays during the month, during the week. So we can grab some ideas what holidays are actually right now. And as you see, I have ideas for the holidays. So for example, World Teachers Day, but at the same time, I have a detailed prompt what I can use or here in Vitaly. So I can ask GPT to generate images for my client communication. So I can ask, okay, Vitaly, help me with the image for this post. But at the same time, as the bot is called Midjourney Helper, I can move to another really great AI tool, to Midjourney, and ask Midjourney to create me some astonishing videos or photos for example for World Teachers Day or for Halloween. While I'm asking create a photo ChatGPT, you know that the paid version can create photos, and it's really great. So I can ask create a photo, take this prompt that I have, and see what is going on. It will take some time to generate for Vitaly. But meanwhile, I can go to my Midjourney account and show you how similar prompt gave me content for Halloween, which is really common and so popular in so many countries, and how this prompt helped me to create a photo like this. It was done in few seconds. If this person is close to me and I look like this guy on the Halloween photo, put from 0 to 10 about similarity. If it's definitely not me, put 0. If it's definitely me, put 10. But this image was totally created by AI, and with Midjourney, I can easily create it. With tools like OpenArt, I can create and edit this, but with tools like Runway and Clean AI, I can make these photos live. So if we talk about the main challenge that we have in client communication, a lot of people prefer video right now. So of course we have images. We definitely have images, not very sexy in Vitaly, but very sexy in Midjourney. But moving to tools like Clean AI, we can make these stories live. We can make them go live, and just uploading a photo that we have to Clean, we can get some photos like this. So this man is right now working. He is pretty similar to me, maybe a much more better background. than I have on this side. But this was just Midjourney generated photo that became alive just in few seconds with a click. The same with this photo, also business style. A guy is standing, and just in few minutes it's going alive. Of course, having kids, I doing a lot of fun stuff. So, for example, my two daughters, Anton and Taisia, they love bunnies. So to make this bunny go in live, it's pretty easy. And when they start talking about Harry Potter, I start telling them that your father was in Hogwarts and was flying and playing Quidditch. This video generation is maybe not so astonishing the previous one, but definitely we can use AI tools on all stages of client communication. So we can generate text, we can generate ideas, and ChatGPT is really astonishing in this stuff. We can generate some images with ChatGPT, with DALL-E 3, but you see they are not so good. We can generate images with Midjourney. So if you like it, let me know in chat. And you can make these photos go and live with Clean AI, Runway, or others. So here I've used my photos to make them live, but at the same time you can start with prompt. For example, Lemur making selfie in his office, and you see how our AI symbol Lemur is sitting and preparing to take a photo, to make a selfie, and make the life much more interesting and much more engaging. So we talked about the basic tools that you can start using on the communication, but as I mentioned, on each moment you have different challenges. For example, in my personal and business AI bots, in my GPTs, you can see, for example, my hook expert. This hook expert is helping me with creating email hooks. So it's a good topic for these conferences. These hooks definitely can be used further for chatbots also. When I have trouble with my hooks, I will get the basic idea. I have my personal AI bot that helps me with LinkedIn posts. For example, right now on Udemy, we have maybe close to 750 students. Yeah, we have 741 students, and the next big digit, it will be 750,000. And I want to write a post that we are on this new point. We have 750K students on Udemy. And the magic begins. You can give a big part of your communication with your customers to AI. So with all bureaucratic language, like everyone knows that LinkedIn is too bureaucratic. So phrases like "I'm incredibly excited," "I'm so excited," etc. It's the bureaucratic language of LinkedIn, and you see that I'm incredibly excited to honor that we have 750,000 students, some emojis, some hashtags, etc. Of course, we can ask ChatGPT to create image for this post. It will not be so good. But let's see, maybe it will help us with doing all this stuff together. So just a few clicks and we will get the image too. Of course, our topic for today is client communication, and showing you the case studies of using ChatGPT for business stuff. But at the same time, we have in our arsenal a lot of my GPTs that help me with my Ironman preparation. In this Saturday will take place. I will be going in race of full Ironman in Qashqai. I'm learning my language. I have personal fit trainings, ideas about leisure, etc. So you see a lot of AI bots that help me with my personal life, but in today's topic, they helped me to research user personas, to build consumer journey, to create content plan, to build posts, and definitely it can help you with your emails, chatbots, hooks, etc. So it's about preparation, it's about learning, it's about giving all this information there, and it can work, and it can work pretty well. So I've talked about the basic stuff. So I've talked about Midjourney, but if you don't want to pay Midjourney, you definitely have free options. You have Leonardo, so you can use free version of Leonardo, and in Leonardo you will get the basic functionality that will help you to have a deep dive in each tool to see what is going on, and it will definitely be good in the basic generation when you don't need personalization of images. Leonardo is definitely good. The next big tool that helps us in image communication with clients is OpenArt. I really love it. So if we talk about the OpenArt, it has pretty big editing options. So as you see in some of my photos, there are issues. There are definitely issues with AI. For example, you can get 7 fingers, or the fingers can be like one thing, and that's an issue. If you will try to see the photos, it's always issues with numbers and with text. Udemy is written correctly, but here we have not 750K when we have 770K. Definitely we will reach 770K too, but it maybe will be closer to the new year. But it's not we want right now. So in OpenArt, you can easily find these elements. You can make them live, you can edit it, you can search and replace, and a lot of other things. So if you talk about the basic functionality, the editing stuff in OpenArt is definitely amazing. And if you create a lot of images, if you change a lot of images, OpenArt is definitely a big thing to test. So we've talked about how to make all this image going live. Kling AI is a perfect tool. Of course, you can make you playing with a lion, maybe not so good with the face, but you are playing with the lion. You can make everyone to say, oh, when you are making hugs with the sloth. So you're making hugs with the sloth, and everyone, oh, so cute, so beautiful, etc. Any image generation you can get from text to video. So you are given text and getting the video. So tools like Kling AI, Runway, etc., they are really beautiful in this. But everyone right now is waiting for Sora. Sora is it can be a real game changer. It will be a part of OpenAI. Right now, we're still waiting. They told that it will be some at the end of summer, at the beginning of fall, but today is the mid of October, we still don't have it. And I think that it will be the part of ChatGPT. Maybe not from scratch, but definitely it will make ChatGPT universal app. So you can generate text, you can generate images, you can generate videos just from one app from ChatGPT. So we here have the prompt: a stylish woman is walking on the Tokyo street, and this was done from text to video. Or another one, we want to make these giants run, and this is amazing. This is amazing quality. It will definitely change everything, but in our client communications, it will help to create really great videos, and it can be done like this. So let's rate video generation tool. I'm going to Cajun. Put plus in chat if you are familiar with Cajun, put minus if you don't know what is Cajun and you don't have experience working with Cajun. Let's also make a pace check. All audiences on my webinars love to say that I'm talking really fast. Write from 0 to 10 in chat how I'm fast. 10, my pace is really okay for you. 9, 8, 7, that I need to talk a little bit slower. 11, 12, that I can speed up and we can move faster. So what is Cajun? Cajun is a real game changer for me because I'm creating a lot of videos. I'm creating courses on Udemy, on Coursera, our Ukrainian courses, our global English courses, some content for YouTube, Instagram, etc. And this is a big deal for me. And if before this, I need to spend a lot of time creating this content. Now I can definitely give this stuff for Cajun. I will drop you a link because you definitely want to check. This guy here, it's not a real person. It's AI generated avatar. So I've created it just in few seconds, and this video was sounded in seconds. So I will give you some link from all the avatars, and you will check how is it original or not. Oh, this was the invitation for these conferences, so you can have the possibility to double check was it good or not. So I'm sharing it, copy link, and I will try to drop it in chat. I will drop it in chat if it gives me possibility. It gives me possibility. I'll definitely. Only channel subscribers can send. I'm still not subscribed for SendPulse. Shame on me. Shame on me. I will definitely will do it. Okay, I will share this video with orgs, but I will drop this chat to Alena. Alena will send you to you in chat, and this is the example of video that you can create just in few seconds with your personal AI avatar. And imagine that your client communication can be done with this. So how it works right now? You are going to your avatar possibilities. So you're going to the avatars you already have. With these avatars, you can create some new footage. This guy was not good at the moment when I was approving. You check what type of video do you need, landscape or portrait. For example, you need landscape for a video. Here you write the text you need to sound. It can be not just English, it can be Portuguese, Spanish, French, Ukrainian, etc. Click submit, and in few seconds you got the video results for your client's communication. For B2B, it's even can be best. It can be a real game changer because Hagen has personalized video. I'll come back. Give me a second. It's still logging. Still wait to come back. You can create personalized videos to different your clients. So if you have your clients lists, each video can start from a message: hello Anton, hello Bianca, hello Elena, etc. And it will be done in few things. So you are going to labs. In labs, there are a lot of brilliant features, interactive avatar. So I will show you how the chatbot will look like in few years. So this guy is Anton, and you can start chatting with him. He'll answer on your questions based on the answers that I've gave to the knowledge base. You can connect it to Google Calendar. It will be definitely a great feature, but it's still in beta and still works not good in all moments. So you see how this is the first feature of Hagen, which I really love. The second one, for personal communications that I've mentioned, you have the possibility to create the personalized video. So you can make personalized video for each one. Hi Emma, hi Ryan, hi Justin. To add the template, to add the company name, surname, etc. It's a good feature for sales, marketing, events, conference, real estate, etc. And this personalized video will be like, it can be congratulations, it can be messaging, etc. So it's also a big stuff which can be used here. And if you struggle with any type of UCG, user-generated content, Hagen definitely can help you with all the stuff, with expressive avatars, which are also coming, and you will have a chance to work with all the stuff one by one. So guys, I hope that this list was good for you. I will go through this list one more time to name all tools that I love and give you a few details. ChatGPT, definitely yes. I can't take away ChatGPT from this rush, but the first tools that we started to use in AI were many years before ChatGPT started. Google Gemini, it will be a big bro and it will be definitely a game changer, but right now I use it for fast YouTube watch, and you can watch YouTube 8 hours video for 2 seconds and get the main insights. And connecting Gemini to your Google Drive, you can work with your emails, files, etc. Claude is a black horse in this trinity, but at the same time, it's pretty good in marketing, copyright, and communicating with your clients. DALL-E, you can create images not bad images in ChatGPT interface using paid version. Midjourney, definitely the best thing you can use to create great images and personalized images with your footage, etc. OpenArt, pretty fast in editing and changing. Runway can make these photos go live, and Kling AI definitely two big things that can make it fast to use further. HeyGen, my big bro, because this tool helps me to save a lot of time on recordings, on content productions, on course creating, etc. Gamma app. I didn't talk about this tool because I've have not enough time, but it's definitely among my favorite AI tools because Gamma app helps you the possibility to go through and create astonishing presentations totally with AI. The last but not the least, SendPulse. I can't mention SendPulse. We're working with them maybe from 2014 when they were founded. We are using most of SendPulse functionality. We are using CRM, email marketing, and of course, if we talk about AI functionality, we use chatbots, and AI helps to make these chatbots more efficient, more interactive, and AI features of SendPulse, they are also a big real love. So that's it. The big thing I want to share with you, we have with SendPulse course on Udemy. It's about chatbot marketing. It's about the topic of this conference. So we want to share this course with you. But to get it, you need to take a quick survey. Let me check that the QR code is working. The orgs will share the link to this survey with you in chat also, but you can go, yeah. We have the link here, so it's scanned and we can use and fill it. So just double check, fill the form, and the present for this act will be our 200 prompts productivity list and a chatbot marketing course for free. So you will get the good recommendations about how you can make your chatbot marketing faster, easier, and more effective. So feel free to use this QR code. I think that colleagues from SendPulse will also share the details in chat. Let me see. Yeah, we have it here. And the last but not the least, let's connect. I'm definitely happy to connect with all of you in LinkedIn. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. That's me. So you can connect to me in LinkedIn with this QR code. I love to share a lot about AI. So I've started my AI podcast. It's Gen AI Revolution podcast, where with the great guests we are talking about how AI is changing different industries, different marketing, business fields, etc. So if you want to learn more, you definitely need to subscribe to my LinkedIn, get updates, and you will see a lot of amazing guests on it during this fall. So feel free to subscribe. I will be happy to connect it, and I hope that this speech was really useful for you. So on this slide is thank you, but it's time for answering the questions. I have 3 minutes more answering on questions. Okay, let me see what questions do we have. Yeah, we see that Helen is going to try Kling AI for Halloween campaign. Yeah, it's definitely amazing. We have the list of tools in the chat. We have Ivan is using a lot of tools, really amazing. A big list of tools. A lot of users are using just ChatGPT, free version, paid version. Yeah. I see, guys. I don't see questions at the moment. Bianca, maybe you have any questions for me. If not, I'm ready to leave the stage for the next speaker. And I'm stopping presenting. Yeah, I've stopped the presentation and I can switch to the questions.
Yes, it was amazing. Again, I always love seeing you talk and talking about AI, and you always come with a lot of tools. I always make like giant lists of everything that I have to test, which I love it. And I'm pretty sure everybody in the comments and everybody who is watching and everybody who is going to watch in the future also love it as well. As I can see, there's no questions in the comments, and from my side, I don't have any questions as well. You explain everything pretty well. You're always super clear, and you give an example. So we see, you know, it's not just you talking about what you can do, it's you showing everything that we can do. So it's just perfect. I love it. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I have a last question for you. Please mark my speech from 0 to 10, how it was useful for you. If it was amazing, put 10. If it was not so good, 987. I will appreciate your feedback and wish you a great conference.
I will comment, but I'm going to also talk to you. 10. 10 out of 10. You were amazing.
Yeah, thank you, and have a great day, Bianca. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Guys, amazing, 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 amazing. I see that I'm not the only one who thinks it's a 10. Everyone's commenting here that it's a 10. By the way, that's such a great strategy. I love that he asked you guys to comment from 0 to 10. Amazing. I'm going to implement this more often on my speeches as well because it's amazing. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's not only about, you know, the conference. It's not only about chatbot and AI. It's about this connections, you know, everything, and you learn every second you're here with us. And talking about learning and about connections, I already talked about this, but I'm going to remind you all that we do have a community on Facebook. If you guys want to join, I mean, who doesn't want to? But if you guys want to join the community, you just click on this QR code. You scan again, take your cell phone, open the camera, scan the QR code, and you're going to go to our Facebook community. And there we have a special guide for you all about chatbot integration with click-to-chat ads on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Yes, amazing. We all need it because it's awesome to run ads and, you know, all of this, but more than just running ads is to run ads in a better way, like efficiently, because you can just like, oh, okay, I love this product, for example. Let's suppose you're selling a water bottle and you're like, oh my gosh, I want this water bottle. What should I do? I see the ads. Should I just buy on the website? No, you click, you talk to the company talks to you, you build a connection, the company gets the lead, and you know, it goes from there. The sales is more, you can trust more because you can see that there is things behind the ads and it's just not just a cute picture. So this guy is going to be very helpful. And what is going to be helpful is also the certificate that you guys can prove that you were all here with me and with all of the speakers. To get your certificate, we're going to tell you after the fourth talk, okay? So stay tuned, stay here with us, and after the fourth speaker finish everything that they have to say, we're gonna give to you everything that you need to know to get your certificate. Okay, so stay tuned, stay here with us, and let's make the best out of this webinar. And talking about making the best and learning even more, the third talk of the day is about audio AI newsletter for internal communication. And not only, you're gonna do way more things with this AI that Leroy Shing-Ford will gonna show to us. Leroy is passionate about projects that prioritize strong human values, and I love that. With over 2 decades of experience in digital transformation across media and advertising, he specialized in integrating AI technology to align with corporate goals, driving innovation and growth. Leroy also teaches Generative AI to students in communication at a French National Audiovisual Institute. That's amazing. Well, hello, Leroy. Welcome.
Hello, Bianca. Hello, everyone. Thank you for receiving me. Nice
Thank you for
presentation.
having
Yeah.
me. You're amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, just keep getting better.
Well, the 10 out of 10 is going to be hard to match. That was a great presentation. So
Thank you.
my presentation will be less about tools. In fact, what I try to bring you into the journey of selling and innovation to a big company. in the early days of Gen AI. That was a year and a half ago. The tool is an AI newsletter, audio newsletter, but the whole idea is trying to show to people how you have to forget about the tools and the tech. When you're speaking to those big companies, you really have to go down to the solution. So my presentation is going to be a story, the story of how this tool was created, and how it came from meeting a client to making a proposition, and really trying to see the hurdles you will have to go through to make sure your tools is really responding to a specific need and the client's culture, which is almost the most important. So
Yes.
I think I will start the presentation because we don't want to take too much time.
I am
hope you-
excited to hear, and I'm pretty
Okay.
sure everyone is also
Yeah,
excited.
I'll
I
give
think
away
it's
some. I'll
amazing.
give away. Don't worry. I'll give away some. The workflow will show you the tools I use and things like that. It's not the hardest thing that we can do with AI, but I think the journey is important, really, because I see a lot of
Yes,
people
I agree.
that they cannot sell to it's difficult to sell AI tools to companies, because
Yeah.
I think most of the time is that we are going into too much technical details, and so that's what I'll try to show.
Awesome.
Just tell me oops. On this one, here you go. Is it working? Yeah?
Not yet. Oh,
Not yet?
now it is. Yes,
It is. All right, great. I have just one slight problem. I'm not seeing my screen.
Okay, take your time.
All right. There it goes.
While
Is it all
you
right for you
figure it
guys?
out,
Yeah, it is okay.
good.
It's good for you?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
So as I was saying, the goal of the presentation is to share the story of how I helped a small client of mine who is specialized in audio ads. How I helped them sell an AI audio newsletter to one of the biggest French banks. I will not go into detailed technical aspects, but I'll be happy to answer questions about those aspects at the end of the presentation. So what happened is my client is a small radio ad producer. In fact, they specialize in long format radio ads in the form of interviews. So you would have people, it could be ads at 60 seconds, 90 seconds. It's not your regular 20 or 40-second ads you could hear on the radio. So they are very specialized into creating interviews by experts. So, to give you an example, someone from Google would be interviewed by a journalist, and he would explain how to use Google Ads or things like that. Yeah, so it's a very specific service. It's a small size company. There are only 8 people, but they have 20 years in experience in the field. They're well known in the advertising market in France, and they have a very good relationship with most of the French big advertisers. So it's an interesting client for me because I can work very closely with them, and they could give me access to basically the top 500 French companies. So it's interesting to be with them. What's important for them is it's really the human. What they sell is human expertise, so they will immediately think of what voice they would be using. So it's a very human-centric business. Every single brief that's coming will the first reflex with who is going to be the best voice to talk about this brand, and who is going to be the best technical person, the person with the best technical and the most expertise to talk about the brand communication needs. So
Hi, excuse me for a second.
Yeah.
We do not see your full screen. Can you please make
Really?
it full screen so we can see
Yeah?
it better? We
So
can
you're not
see.
seeing You see my notes? That's what you're saying?
No, we see the slides, but it's not full screen.
Okay, strange. Okay, I'll get out from here and I'll start again.
Maybe something with the configuration or the way they show, because we can see the main one and the tiny ones on the side.
Okay, that's strange. Okay, I'll get it.
While we try to solve this so everybody can see
of
full
course.
screen, I'm gonna remind all of you that the certificate is coming soon. Everybody's gonna receive the certificate. We want you to have it, to post on LinkedIn, to tag us, and to prove that you learn with the best. And after the fourth presentation, we're gonna share a special form so everybody can get the certificate. So stay tuned, you all. Stay tuned. The certificate is coming soon. We all love a certificate. How you're all enjoying the conference? Leave in the comments while we figure it out to make this screen better for all of you.
Tell me if it's better this way.
Let's check. Yeah, we can see. We can still see the notes.
Yeah,
but now we can see the main one. Let me see.
No? Okay, I'll just take my notes off. I don't need them anyway. So here, no.
Yeah, if you hit, the same.
Same. Okay. Just give me a second.
But it's slightly bigger than before.
Okay. All right.
And
sorry, guys.
Guys,
really sorry for
leave in
that.
the comments. It happens. Leave in the comments if you all can see, if it's good like this. If it's good like this, we can just move on. I'm trying to see on your screen how you can. If you click on presentation, what happens?
What about now?
It worked. It's perfect now.
Perfect. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you so much. No,
you're welcome.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So I was talking about my clients, who is very a small company, very who sells human expertise and especially human voices. That's really what you have to keep in mind. So my mission with them is to digitalize your product, because up to a year ago, when I started working in them, they would only be doing radio and they would not do audio digital. So I help them digitalize their products. I help them create new products using digitalizing using the internet, like making podcasts, making web radios, and advertising on audio digital websites, and all those things that they didn't think of before, because 20 years in radio, they're doing pretty well. They didn't want to disrupt themselves, so that's why I came in and helped them to do that. And the last thing I do with them is to help them automate internal work process using AI, which is very interesting because they're really ready to experience things. So that's basically the background to understand where this journey was going. So what happened is that the way I work is that I really embed myself with the clients. So that's how I get to be in a meeting with one of the big clients, which is a French bank. And the meeting was pretty average. One of those meetings that's that people who work in big companies and in advertising and communication have all the time. So nothing really important came out of the meeting until we were in front of the elevator, and the client was started telling us about the next meeting they're going to, where they had a problem with their newsletter, where they were saying no one is in the internal newsletter wasn't opened. People was not reading it anymore. They had it for years, and it was just the opening rate was just declining every month, and they had this problem. So to us, it wasn't it wasn't really we wasn't really concerned. It had nothing to do with audio. It had nothing to do with advertising. But to me, it was just a client giving us their pain points, which was really important to them, because you could feel that they were really troubled. And as someone with experience in big companies, what I understood is that basically the communication team of that bank was on the grill. They had to find a solution to come into for their internal communication tool to be read, for the news to be able to reach the people inside the company. We're talking about a newsletter that was sent to 12,000 people. And and they basically said, well, if you guys have an idea, we would be ready to listen. So in a little bit with my client, I said, well, I think I have an idea. There's something we could do for them. And they just didn't see what it was, because it was really too far from their field. And the idea was, instead of doing a written newsletter, it was doing an audio newsletter. So in my mind, that audio newsletter was 100% automated, using AI voices and using AI to scrap the web to get the information, using AI to build the script. It was like any AI and tech person would think, let's do this 100%. It's easy, not that easy, but it's feasible, and it really is a good answer for the client. But I would have some convincing to do, because my client, this small audio ad agency, is a bit reluctant about AI, because their core proposition is, as I said, human expertise, human voices, especially they're really going deep into voices, and they were afraid that selling AI voices would be undermining their expertise. So I had to find a way to put in together what they do is using AI, human voices, and putting together the AI part of the audio newsletter. So we are a bit of a context. We are in March 2023. AI is really trending. Everybody's talking about AI. The ChatGPT effect is really strong. Media is talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. So they are listening. They are interested. They want to see how this could be possible. But at that time, the French AI voices weren't good at all. They sounded very robotic. They were unconvincing. You couldn't use it to make people think that it was a human voice. And they were very concerned about that quality. As it often happens in those cases, you have to make the weakness. You have to turn the weakness into a feature or into a strength. So what I decided to do is to show them that we are going to use the AI as in the state of the art it was at that time, which was very robotic voices, even sometimes even comical in the way the intonation would come out in French. It wasn't very, you couldn't fake anyone with an AI voice. Even today in French, it's still in that situation, even though it's a lot better now. So the AI voice had to be presented such as an AI voice. It couldn't be presented as a human voice. So what I did, I turned this AI voice into an assistant to a human real voice. So we'd be using a human voice to give away the newsletter information, and it would be helped by an AI assistant. We gave the AI assistant a name. His name is Dario, which is its name is Dario because my client's name is A Radio, so I use the same letters, and so we have a male voice as Dario and a female voice that's Doria, and its role would be to assist the human speaker. So the winning idea was really a mix of what my client is accustomed of doing, using AI voices to deliver a message for a brand, using human voices, to deliver a message for a brand, and adding an AI voice. But the AI would not only be in the voice, the AI was also in the way we would get the information to put in the newsletter, and also in the way we would build the script. So so AI was used in the background at every level of the creation of the audio newsletter, and which make it economically viable, because if we had to do all this without AI, the audio newsletter would be way too expensive, because the AI is doing the research, the AI is doing the sum up or the resume of all the articles. The AI is building the script for the audio newsletter, and then what we would do after that is just the regular, the traditional way of doing things in audio. We would go into a studio with the human voice, with the host. He would be recorded, and we would add the AI intervention in the recording. So basically, 90% of the time spent on the cost of this audio newsletter is spent in meetings with the bank, because they really need to make sure of what they're saying. There are some information they are ready to give to their employees, but other informations they want to keep, or they want to keep for later, or they have internal information they want to give. So it's difficult to have something that is automatic. It really has to go through a lot of it has to go through the legal service of the bank. Head of communication have to see exactly what is going to be said. There's a lot of thing happening inside the bank that just slow down the process. But getting the information and building the script is made entirely by AI, and it really goes very quickly. I could show you the workflow. So the workflow is, as I said, the data collection. For this, I use Perplexity AI because it was already at the time the best tool to get information. So we would it's a monthly newsletter. So every month we would have a specific topics that the bank would want to talk about. So I would set up Perplexity to go and get information on those specific topics. Then we would use ChatGPT to create the content from these topics, and a tool called Lovo AI. It's not a very known tool. It's like 11 Labs to do text to speech. It is not the best one around. It's not as good as 11 Labs. But again, we wanted an AI voice that really sounded like an AI voice. It sounded robotic. It didn't sound like a human at all. So it's weird, but I chose I didn't choose the best tool around. I chose a tool that gives an AI voice that's very, very, very AI and not human at all. And then once we have all this ready, we would go into studio and record the human voice, and the final product. I will try to give you I'll try to give you, sorry, just a taste of it. So it's in French. What you're going to hear is first you're going to hear a female voice, which is the jingle, the presentation, just saying welcome to your audio newsletter, and then you will have the human host saying hello and saying hello to his AI assistant, and then you'll hear the AI assistant, and it will the podcast is around 4 minutes, 5 minutes long. I call it a podcast because at the end, that's what it is. We present it as a audio newsletter, but in fact, it's basically a very short podcast. That's the closest of what's that's already on the market. So here you go. I'm sorry for the French, but you need to hear what it is. So yeah, so I hope you could hear the difference between the human voice and the AI voice, and we pushed our logic to the limit. The AI is not the one who has the answers. The AI is the one who is going to ask the questions. So it's really a answer and question thing that's going on. Which makes it easy to go from one topic to the other. So the AI will be asking questions and the human will be answering using the news and giving the name of the article or the media from which this information is coming from, as you would get in any newsletter. And it's a success because the result is that it went from a newsletter that nobody was opening anymore, from an audio newsletter that teams around France in that company would be using every month to open their meetings. They would be listening to the newsletter, which gives them internal information and market information, and then they would be able to discuss about those information. So a lot of managers in the bank are using this audio newsletter as almost as an icebreaker in their meetings. So we sorry. So we it was the idea was really here to show you that my first idea was a fully automated newsletter, which is possible. For those of you who are following closely the AI news, you see what Notebook LM is doing. You put in a PDF and it will give you a podcast talking about this PDF. So it's basically what could be done today instead of this newsletter. But this would not happen because in Notebook LM, you have no there's no way you can personalize what the two people are talking about, the two AI voices. So for those who don't know, on Notebook LM, you put in a PDF and it will create an audio discussion, a discussion between two AI about the content of your PDF. But you cannot edit it. You cannot choose what they are going to say. It's really basically Google doing everything for you. So that's not a solution for most business because they will need to personalize what the AI are saying. So the next step here is really to try to make my client go full AI, which is difficult for them to do, even though they really know that if they don't do it, somebody else will do it in their place. But it's difficult for them to be going from 20 years of using AI, human voices to be replacing those human voices by AI voices. They don't want to do it, even though they know at some point it will be possible. So someone will be doing it. But from the experience we have with that first big bank, what we realized is that the full automation it's going to be very difficult for most big companies because you really have to go and tailor and edit and tailor what is said. I mean, really, the legal team is going word to word and changing sometimes just one slight word for what sounds to outsiders as a random reason. But the truth is that they are really very, very careful on what they are saying and how they are saying it, especially in internal communications. So I don't think that it's going to be possible to have a standalone product that will be useful for those big companies. They would always need a way of really trying to get the details of what's going to be said and change what's going to be said. So the script that is made by ChatGPT, for example, is just a first draft, of what is going to be at the end. There is a lot of human intervention in what is going to be said in the audio newsletter. So that is something to keep in mind. So really, what I try to show you here is that the tech wasn't the big issue. The big issue was understanding my clients' culture, which is that they sell human voices and they could not replace those voices by AI completely. It had to be something that look like what they are doing already. Because everybody's watching. I mean, the first studio session with the human, with his name is Olivier. It was like, yeah, but the next step is you're going to replace my voice by an AI voice, so there is really a threat of replacing humans by AI, but at least for the companies with which I work, that's not what they want to do. They really want to use AI to build something different, something they couldn't do before, and they don't want to just replace humans with AI because they are not doing this job for no reason. They want to be working with human beings. That's what they like. It's it's based on relations and humans. So nobody is interested in this field by working in front of a screen with AI tools and forgetting everything about the humans. So I hope I was clear with this presentation, that you understood what I was trying to say. What I'm really trying to say is that AI for now is not something that can only be used to do things faster, but it's also, I think, especially made to be used to do new things that you couldn't do before. So I'm ready to answer your questions now.
Hello, it was
Hello.
awesome listening to you explaining everything and telling the background of
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
We do have a question here that is selling with video. Do you communicate to the people that is, sorry, the message went up.
No problem.
How do you communicate to the people that is an audio newsletter instead of text only? How do you get them to open?
Oh, they receive an email. So basically, they will receive an email with a link to an MP3 or an MP3. The MP3 is just in the attached file in the email. In fact, we create an image, and that's always the same image for the newsletter. Just the number of the newsletter changes, the audio newsletter changes, and when they click on it, the audio file would just launch. That's how it works.
Got it.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the open rate can still be the same. It's not like you have to beg for people to open because there's the audio inside. They're
No,
gonna
yeah,
open anyway, and the
they,
plus is there's the
yeah,
audio inside.
exactly. And it's really just it's really marketed so it's a big like I should show you one of the pictures. They already receive an email with just one big picture. And they have there's a button they have to click on, and the
Yes.
audio file just launches.
Awesome. The fast track mind says that we could not hear the voice in the audio, that you said that
Oh,
it was in
sorry.
French. It
Oh,
was,
sorry.
I think it's something with the sharing the screen. It is not
Yeah.
allowed
Yeah.
to reproduce voice messages and audios in general. But how can people find it? Is there any way that they can access to listen? What do you think?
Oh, I will what I will do, I'll put it on my website. There's a website. It's just my name.com, Leroy.com. I'll put an example on my website. Well, it's in French. If there are French listeners, it would be interesting. Otherwise, it's just and the subject is it's about finance and loans and inflation, and, you know. So it's not
they
very.
can learn French and
Yeah,
understand.
okay.
The person who asked about how to make people open also asked that they still must open. How do you tell them that it's something new?
So the first time they send it, they really made an email before sending it, and then I'm telling people we replace the newsletter, the traditional newsletter, and we'll be sending you an audio news, and we would be interested to have your feedbacks and things like that. So people opened it the first time, and the feedback was pretty good. In fact, we really try to create a dynamic between the AI voice and the human host. They would be teasing each other. It has a very they have fun of each other and things like that. So we try to give the AI voice a character. He has he's always doing strange things and talking about strange things, having some kind of strange ideas sometimes. So it's not the most fun thing because it's a bank and it's internal communication, so it's very serious. But we try to give it something a bit more something that could make people smile at least once or twice during the 4 minutes. and it seems to work, because when we don't do it, sometimes we don't have I don't get an idea. ChatGPT is not good enough for humor yet, but so I do that on my own, and sometimes I have no inspiration, so it's just a plain thing, and nothing happens. So every time but nothing happens. What about Dario? What's Dario fun thing today? So we always try to find something.
Yes, that's pretty important, because otherwise it gets boring, and you're like, no, we need some touch, some sparkle.
Yeah.
And you can play a lot with the subject line as well. Like he was asking how make people open. The subject line is what gonna make people open. So make sure you use good keywords on the subject line to make people understand. And also in the pre-header, because honestly, for me, I not only check the subject line, I check the pre-header. There's like, oh, this email you can find promotional materials. So explore this more, and people are gonna be fascinated.
Yeah, exactly. So what they do most of the time is that they would put in the subject line, they would put something about the new product they have, the internal new product they have. So obviously people are interested of, okay, we have something new to sell, something new to present to our clients. So they would click on it. And they would wait to get that information, and we'll give them all the others that we want. So the opening rate is above 75%. So it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yes. And like once you build the community, you can also like play with emojis, for example. Like once people already know what they're gonna find inside of the newsletter, you always, when there's like a voice, audio inside, you can use a headphone emoji. So people like when they see a bunch of emails, they're like, oh, that one is the one that I like. I'm gonna click it.
Yeah, that's it. That's
There's
exactly
a lot
that.
that we can do. Yeah. We have another question here from Olina. How much time can it take to create such a newsletter?
Well, if I take out all the time spending in meetings with the bank, which is a long time. It's really it's really interesting to see how they choose the subjects and how they turn around, how they do the wording and things like that. If I take that time out, well, I would say it takes an hour. Yeah, because yeah, it's pretty fast. Yeah, and it's in fact I created a you know the GPTs. I have a GPT that would basically take all the notes of those different meetings, all the sum ups of the articles we want to use, and then basically create the script of the output the script of the audio newsletter. So the first time it was a bit long, the second time a bit shorter, because and then as I gave to ChatGPT the example of the previous newsletters, the output was now it's almost perfect. I don't have really anything to change in the output right now. The changes are made after by legal team and things like that.
Yeah, and then there is the prompt is ready. Sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. Once the prompt is exactly what you said. Once the prompt is ready, it's really quick, and the prompt and the output is better every time we can give it more examples of what we want. So now it's going to be, I think, the 13th newsletter. So it's really quick. Now we know exactly how what the length is good. The length is good. The exchange between the two is good. Yeah, I don't have a lot of changes to make. Yeah. And then and then turn in the AI voice, which name is Dario into from text to speech. Doesn't take long either. It's not automated. Yeah, I didn't automate. It's not automated yet. So I just basically just I would just pass the text into a Lovo or Jenny. Maybe people know Lovo on the name of Jenny. Yeah, and then it would and then it would turn into a voice. So it's pretty quick. In fact, it's even the old-fashioned studio recording is pretty quick because we're dealing with a professional. So his part is basically it takes half an hour just to make this 5 minutes. Yeah, it's really quick. And then there is the post-production behind that's a bit longer, because you didn't hear it, sorry, but there is some music and things like that. So, you have to put it, you have to stitch the AI voice to the human voice and things. So it's probably, I think altogether, once again, without those meetings with the banks, it's probably 2 hours and a half to make this audio newsletter. If it was 100% AI, what it would be 45 minutes, I think, 45 minutes to 1 hour. Which really makes this thing viable, because if we had to do it without AI, it wouldn't make sense. Just there are tools to scrap the web for the information you have. There are services that will give you the articles that you're looking for on the topic you're looking for and things like that. But still, you have to go through those articles and select the one you want, then make a resume, a sum up of each article, and then make a script. That's a lot of hours, and so it could be it could be expensive. It wouldn't make sense without AI. In fact, nobody did it before. Yeah,
exactly. You said it all. Like no one did it before because it was too long.
Yeah, it was too long. Yeah. So yeah, and really
have tools now.
Yeah. So it's something that could be automated. That could be a service for some companies. I think I think people could use it as a to replace their existing newsletter, because the nice thing with audio is that it's multitask. You can be listening to that to your newsletter for 4 minutes while doing something else. Whereas reading that newsletter is just, you're gonna do anything else. You're just reading the newsletter. So I think it has a future. So
definitely.
And
like you include more people, because if it's just text, you're excluding a lot of people that cannot read your email.
Exactly.
So once you have the audio, you're also including a great part of everyone.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There's also this amazing part of it.
Yeah. And it really opens
Everyone
the
should
doors.
have it.
Yeah. And it really opens the door to a whole new things. You can imagine having every morning your personalized audio news, with the topics you like, which people in France, I don't know, in France listen to the radio in the morning for the news. You could have your own personalized radio news every morning. Going to work, for those who still are going to work.
Yes. And with
So,
that, like that company that you love showing this to you, and on your phone, so easier. You can put your headphones, take the bus, take the subway, and go to work.
And go to work. So there's a lot of things coming on with audio. Audio is really one of the big topics in AI. There's a lot to do. Working on a web radio, an AI web radio, 100% AI,
awesome.
AI music, AI host, everything AI.
Everything.
Everything. Just to show what could be done. Just to show to the industry what's possible right now.
And something that I think it's very important that you mentioned is right now a lot of people are afraid of AI. They're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take my job. No. And I love that you mentioned this, that like it's not gonna take your job, it's gonna help you to perform better and stop doing tasks that are like takes too long of time. Like you can put AI, you're still gonna have a work, and hopefully in the near future, we're gonna have a better work balance of like having a life, working less, and AI. I truly believe it's here for Ed to help us to have a better life.
I totally agree. I think we're going to be doing the real human stuff. AI is going to take care of the techniques, and we're going to take care of the relationship, which is what we're made for.
Exactly.
That's and also create new things that we couldn't do before because it would be too expensive, too complicated, too much technique involved, but with AI you could definitely try things and try and fail and try and that's where I see the real positive side of it. That's for today. I don't know in 2 years what it's going to be because it's going very, very fast. Maybe at some point it's going to be so powerful that we're going to have to say, oh, listen, we need to slow down things, but we're not there yet.
Yes, exactly. I think that's the thing. We are not, even if something happened, we are not there yet. We should relax a little bit. We're so anxious right now and how the world is going. We're always anxious. We always are anticipating things. And that's it. Like, let's slow down. It's fine. For now, let's take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Like the time that we did not have to think about it, now we can think. Now we can create, know? So
exactly. That's it. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
So
it was awesome chatting with you, especially this
you,
last
Bianca.
time that we were able to exchange things. It was amazing. Thank you so much for your experience, for everything that you said. And everyone here in the comments, they want to listen. They're like, I want to listen. So
okay, let me try something else. I'll try. Just give me a second. That's too
everyone
bad.
is like, what is that?
That's where is it?
Since it's something new, people really want to see. But if it doesn't work, they can go
No,
to
no, it's
your
no.
website.
Yeah. But I think I could at least try to make you hear it through the microphone.
People are saying here that you need to share the audio from your computer.
Okay.
Oh, we could hear.
You can hear? Okay.
I think so. I could listen to something.
Crédit Conso, la chronique.
Bonjour et bonne année à tous. Bienvenue sur Crédit Conso, la chronique. Je suis votre animateur Olivier, accompagné de Dario, mon assistant IA. Bonjour Dario.
Bonne année à tous. Bonjour Olivier. Aujourd'hui, on fait le bilan. Nous avions évoqué courant 2023 que LBPCF tirait son épingle du jeu. Est-ce toujours le cas?
Oui, tout à fait. Sur le marché, LBPCF se démarque avec un recul de seulement 3%, alors qu'une baisse des prêts personnels a été constatée sur l'année 2023. Environ moins 23% chez les spécialistes, et moins 10% pour les établissements bancaires par rapport à 2022. Ça, c'est
So did you hear it?
Yes, it was awesome.
correct.
Everybody
La-
was like, "Yay, thank you."
I just can't stop
And
it
like you
now.
mentioned, there's the background music as well, so it really gives a touch.
I'm not hearing you,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Because
it's
I
okay.
pressing something. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that
Okay.
it also has the background music, so there's a touch, like you mentioned. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was amazing. And thank you for sharing again. People are happy, I'm happy, everyone's happy.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So
Thank
you
you
can find me
so
on
much.
LinkedIn. You know, I'll answer to any questions. I like sharing, like a lot of people that came here today.
Awesome. I'm gonna
Yeah.
connect with you after the
Okay.
conference.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so
Bye.
much. It was so nice to see how much AI is expanding and how much we can include more people with AI. That's top tier. I love it. And we're gonna go now to the next speaker. But before I introduce the next speaker, I'm gonna remind you all about the certificate. We all want the certificate. Of course, we want to prove that we are here. We want to prove our knowledge. We want to prove that we learn with the best. So for you to get the certificate, we are going to share a form after the 4 talk, and you're going to fill up the form and you're going to have access to a class plus the certificate, so you can check, double check, rewind, go again, make notes, and you're going to have your certificate with you to prove everything that you learned and to share on LinkedIn. And don't forget, when you share your the certificate on your LinkedIn, make sure to tag us. SendPulse on LinkedIn, everywhere you can find us. All the social networks are also here. SendPulse, SendPulse, SendPulse. Pretty easy, pretty simple. So soon we're gonna share the form with you so you can do everything and prove your knowledge. Now we're gonna go to the next speaker, our 4th speaker of the day. Right now we're gonna talk about driving efficiencies in marketing and communication with AI. This speaker, her name is RENA. She's a branding and marketing leader. She spent over 25 years leading transformative marketing and branding campaigns for global giants like MTV Asia and Singapore Tourism Board. She's elevated brands like Randstad and Robert Walters to new heights, shaping their market dominance. Since 2018, well before ChatGPT hit the scene, RENA has been harnessing the power of AI to transform sales, marketing, and communication workflows. Now, as founder and chief officer at Inspirina, she helps small business and entrepreneurs to turn their visions into standout brands that inspire actions and drive real challenges. That's real change and challenges and everything. RENA, you're amazing and welcome.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Great.
We can
Should I
hear and
start
see you.
with the presentation? Yeah.
Yes,
All right. Let me
please,
just
feel free.
present. Yeah. Let me just share my slides first from my computer.
Someone mentioned here. Okay, 10 of a 10. The company name is spot on, right? It was amazing. The best name so far.
Sorry.
The name of
Sorry,
your
what did you say?
company.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Amazing.
I guess it kind of like reduced my age as well. Right?
Yeah, amazing.
Because MTV was really the fun times, right? Because that was when before you
I
had.
can imagine.
Yeah, that was before when you had Netflix, before Spotify.
Yes.
Before YouTube, MTV was the in thing at that time.
I missed it. I missed those times. MTV was pretty popular, and it built how we are today. Our generation was built with MTV.
Yes, that's right. Let me just share my screen. Not sure why it's not sharing. Okay. There you go.
Everybody here is obsessed with the name.
Okay. Can you see my screen right now?
Not yet. It's loading. Now we can see.
All right. All right. So I'll start first. Because I'm in the PowerPoint screen, I might not be able to see your chat. But what I'll do is I'll take questions later. As you know, I'm in the marketing and branding role, so my slides will be more graphic, image driven, and I will share a bit of my AI journey. So I think Bianca actually, have a little introduction about me earlier. My journey in AI actually started way back in 2018, so way before ChatGPT came online. And I'm going to bring you through that journey, how we got into AI. I think many of you are sometimes quite overwhelmed with the amount of news out there and the advancement of AI, right? And the amount of tools, and you get really confused. So I can bring you through a very quick way, a small framework on how we actually bring the AI into the company and implement it within marketing and comms, which is what I used to do back in Randstad, Robert Waters. I was always been a marketing person. So before I start, thank you for having me here with SendPulse conference. And I just want to say that, AI has really been made accessible for the common man like you and me because of ChatGPT. So, in a way, it is good because right now all of us are in the same level playing field, right? Because all of us are starting at the same amount of time, same place, same point in time. So although I might have a bit of advantage because I used AI back in 2018, but again, with the advancements, with all the new technologies that's coming in, we are still all in the same learning journey. Yeah. So something about me, it's right now, after I've left corporate, I started my own branding and marketing consultancy, and it's called Inspirina. And I call myself Chief Inspiration Officer, as you can see the AI within my title, because I'm very passionate about AI, as you can see. So what I did was a couple of months ago, I started this newsletter for AI trends in Asia. It's called Inspirations, and I'm already on to my 7th issue. So if you are interested in finding out, the latest tools, the latest events, influencers to follow, and updates and news, these newsletter actually tries to make it easier for people to understand, so that they can actually learn together and journey together with us on AI. Yeah, again, the brands that you guys like. So these are the places where I've worked before. If you have time later, I can tell you more about the stories. But basically, my background is really about branding, merchandising, marketing the nation. So I was in Singapore Tourism Board, marketing Singapore as a tourist destination. And then I moved on to Robert Waters and Randstad, which are HR global powerhouses, doing recruitment and HR services. And I've also been giving a lot of keynotes on this same topic, simply because AI has become such a big topic over the last couple of years. And that's why I've been asked to talk about this topic and how I've gone through this whole journey. So let's start. And from this point onwards, just a fun fact, all these images that you see across my slides are all generated by AI. I've used Midjourney for most of these images. It's a text-to-image AI tool. So today, I'm just going to go through 4 different parts, which is really to show you, first of all, my AI journey and considerations when we first started using AI in 2018 back in Randstad, and then how we actually integrate AI into marketing and sales workflows. And then I will show you a lot more exciting stuff, right? How other companies are using, what other AI tools are there for you to open up your minds and try if you can. And then as leaders of your own companies, what should you consider when you implement AI? So when marketing meets AI, a lot of CMOs like myself, or maybe even other leaders, they are looking at AI for 3 main reasons, right? First, it's really to personalize the customer experience, but can we use AI to further personalize what customer is trying to look at, see, buy, or the content that we are marketing to them? The second part is really using it for insight generation. So that's why ChatGPT, Claude, and all the other tools, that we use, like Perplexity for data mining or for content ideas and insights. These are really good when you use AI on them. And the last part is really content creation. So if you go on LinkedIn right now, of course, there are a lot of people right now using AI to help them plan their content strategy and also write some of these content as well. There are also tools, let's say if you want to market yourself on LinkedIn, but you really don't know what to write and how to write it, there are AI tools right now to do that for you, like in seconds. If we look at other reports recently by this AI bench marketing report, 69%, almost 70 of marketers right now have integrated AI already into their marketing operations, right? And 42% of marketers, they did say that they have seen significant changes in the way they go to market, in the way they brand or market their brands due to Gen AI. And 70% believe AI can outperform humans in some tasks. So my journey really is why, what, and how, right? Why do we have to use AI? So a lot of times when I talk to leaders, they don't go with the why first. They will just come to me and say, hey, I don't know where to start. There are so many tools out there. Which one do I use, right? And I always bring them back to the why. Why do you want to even use AI? It is the problem that you're trying to solve, something that can be solved by AI, or maybe it may not even need AI. So it's very important that before you even explore whether or not to use AI is to ask yourself, why is it even important and why are you using it? So just to share, my whys are quite simple. As a marketing team, we don't have a lot of people in the team, maybe 2 or 3 in some markets, maybe even 1. So for us, it's really the lack of time, the lack of headcount, and also a lot of inefficiencies within the marketing processes, right? So imagine we are doing newsletters, we are doing social media campaigns, we are running advertising, and we are doing events. A lot of these things are very manual. So if I can deploy AI in some of these processes, I can really cut down a lot of time. Again, like what Bianca mentioned earlier, it's not to take people's jobs away. It's really to free up time so that we can provide higher value kind of work and quality of work to our business partners and our leaders as well. I like to show this. This is actually interesting GIF. Back in the days when there was no AI, and we were asked to do work, right? A lot of times we have to choose either 1 or 2 of these 3 things, right? We call it the project management trilemma. So if you want something that's good and fast, it will not be cheap. If you want something fast and cheap, it will not be good. If you want something cheap and good, it will not be fast, right? So what happens is AI has actually changed that around for us. With AI and machine learning, you can actually right now achieve all 3, good, fast, and cheap. So remember I said that when I was showing you the imagery just now that I produced using Midjourney, if I were to use a graphic designer, maybe it will cost me an arm and a leg. It would take me maybe 2 or 3 working days. And then, the quality may not be what I like. But when I deployed using Midjourney, it took me maybe less than a minute, and I can create very powerful, compelling images like what you saw just now on my presentation. So AI can really be a game changer if you know how to use it properly. Once you have identified your why, you need to go to the what really matters to you as a business, right? So for me and my team, it really is not the tool first. It's really not about, which AI tool should I use? Which AI tool should I go for? Because everyone else is going for it. No, it's really to look at the problem to be solved. And then once you have identified your problem, tell yourself, be aware of this shiny object syndrome, right? Because maybe sometimes you say, oh, my friend is using it, I want to try that. Or my competitor is using that. Oh, that's a new toy, let me bring it in. That is quite a very short-sighted way of going into deploying AI, right? So always find out what your problem is that you need to solve. Then you look for a tool or look for the solution. Because like I said, not all problems can be solved by AI or should be solved by AI. But if it happens to be a solution that can be very easily solved by AI, then yes, by all means, go ahead. Yeah. I've always encouraged my team as well and my leaders to dream big, because AI right now has a lot of potential, a lot of possibilities, which I will show you later. But always start small, right? Because we all have limited resources. We all have limited capacity, do small little projects with AI, see the result, and then you scale. And then after that, set realistic goals, right? Because if you want to deploy AI and you just deploy it, but you don't measure, you don't set goals, you don't not know whether this AI is actually making any changes or any impact to the problems that you need to solve. So always go back one circle, right, of setting up your problem and then your goals and then measure them to make sure that the tool that you have selected is actually the right tool. So when I say problems to be solved, within the marketing team, we have quite a lot. The client leads are not followed up on, or the sales guys will always complain, marketing doesn't bring us sales qualified leads. 10 of the leads that you bring us, 9 of them are not interested to buy. Sometimes as a small team, we have huge content demand. Everyone wants us to post a thought leadership piece or a content piece or a white paper, and we can't meet those high content demand. We can't scale our content marketing efforts because there are way too many channels. There's LinkedIn, there's Twitter, there's Facebook, there's Instagram. It's just a lot and very overwhelming for a small team. Also, there's very few alignment between marketing and sales, right? We can bring in all the leads and then it all just falls through into what we call a Bermuda Triangle. The leads all disappears because the sales are not following up on, or they say it's not qualified, or then they say, oh, whatever you bring in is not what I want. So there are a lot of friction between marketing and sales teams. Very low conversion rates, especially online when you bring people to your website and then you realize they're not converting. And then you cannot optimize because if you are purely a, let's say, SaaS business or a business that's an e-commerce, or you have a website that you really need to bring people in so that you can put in the leads or draw in the leads, your content is not optimized, your website is not optimized, then therefore Google is not ranking your website at all, and that is quite a problem itself. So we have identified a lot of problems, like I said, the inefficiencies in our processes, in our relationships, in our stakeholders, right? So that's why we said, okay, with all these problems that we have identified, can we deploy some AI tool or more than one tool to try and close the gaps? So now we go to the how. So before we even start, how you can ensure that deploying AI within your work processes will really work and not die an early death is really for a simple framework of 4 different steps. First, you have to build a small business case, right? A simple business case. Like I said, what is the problem you want to be solved? Who is the target market? What happens when you solve it? Are there any benefits that you can reap from solving this business case or this problem? Maybe it's the cost savings. Maybe it's the number of people you do not need to hire, right? In order to create this solution. Or maybe it is saving a lot more efficiencies and productivity in terms of time spent, in terms of the sales guys' investment in time and resources. So have a small business case to put forward to your leadership team so that they can sponsor your idea or your push for bringing in an AI tool. Then what we'll do is we'll form a task force. This task force is important because you want to get everyone on the journey. So let's say your MD or your CEO says, let's bring in some AI. We need to be there because everyone is using it. Again, bring them back to the business case. Let's look for a problem. Let's work on what do we get out of this problem if we do solve it. And then please make sure that my task force is complete with these supporters. And what I did was I brought in the CIO, the CFO, the chief legal officer, and then the head of sales as well. So together with me as the head of marketing, we come together and say, we need this tool because we need to solve this problem. And maybe this problem is we need to make sure that we have more sales and marketing alignment. And then legal team, can you look at the legal documents for this tool and make sure that we are covered in terms of a private data breach? And then CIO, can you please look at this tool to make sure it's compliant to our IT standards? And then maybe the CHRO can also come in and also provide training once we have brought in the tool so that everyone in the business over time, when we scale the tool, they can all be brought along that journey of learning how to use the tool. Then for me, I like to work with startups because startups are, they are very hungry for growth. They are also very eager to work with companies to try out their tool. So, and they are more than happy to give you a POC. A POC is like a proof of concept. So for example, they will give it to you for a very low cost and say, let's try it for 4 months. If you like the tool, if it works for you, then you can sign on a full contract with me. And I've worked on that for 3 or 4 of my tools that I've deployed, and it's worked perfectly well, because I always feel that if I work with startups, the cost is really low. I don't have to pump in a lot of investment, and I can sign it, right? It's within my signatory limits. So if I fail, then no one needs to know. It's just project expense. But if I actually succeed, you can actually get a lot of returns from an AI solution with a very low investment. So, don't write off startups. Please try and give them a chance, and then you can work together with them to help you optimize, the tool and make it better for your business problem. Yep. So with that in mind, once you have that very simple framework of getting people on board, and then your business case, piloting with a startup, then you are ready to go. So what we did was we deployed 4 tools from 2018 to 2024. The very first tool that we tried was the game changer for us. It is an AI-assisted conversational email tool. So what we did was we actually brought in a lot of leads from different channels like social media, like website, emails, and then we have all these leads that come in through all these channels that my team passes on to the sales guys. So then I'll start asking the sales guys, what happened to all these leads that we pass on to you? Because I need to find out if we are making money out of these leads. Are there any returns, right? And then they say, oh, we don't call them, because once we call them, they don't pick up the phone, we moved on. So to me, it's a pain, because we pump in so much money to bring in all the leads, but we cannot see the returns. So I say, okay, let me take back all the leads from you guys. We will follow up. We will pump all the leads into an email tool. So what we did was we actually used this AI tool, and then we went to the team and said, I will deploy an AI. She will become part of your team. She will become your customer success manager. All the leads, she will nurture them for you. She will reach out to all your clients, and then she'll find out whether they are ready to meet you at the end of it all. So she'll ask them questions. She will say, I'll have a report for you. I have something that you might like. Would you like to have a look? And then the customers will come back and say, yes, I'm happy to take a look. I'm happy to meet up with your sales guys. I'm happy to call your guys. Once the client comes back to say that, the bot will hand this client lead directly to the sales. So all the sales guys have to do is to rock up to the meetings and just meet the client, right? So they have very super hot leads. They don't even have to call them anymore. They don't have to follow up with them anymore. All these things are all done by the AI bot, and there's no human intervention until the time the client is ready to meet. So again, these AI assistants can reach out to the clients. We can draft all the responses, kind of like we know what kind of, we can bring them down a certain path. Like, would you like this report? Is yes or no? Then, would you like to meet our guys? Yes or no? And then we can really just direct the leads to the right places. So all these are done by AI, and your sales guys will only need to come up for the meetings. Our AI tool also helps to qualify and convert the leads. So you can see from here, again, they nurture all the inbound leads, and then they qualify them into book meetings and say, oh, for example, like this one, they say, oh, we have a job vacancy for you. Thank you for sending us your report. Can you please let one of your team knows that I'm interested to speak to them? And then that's when the bot just passed it on to the sales guy. So there are many tools out there right now that can do it for you. You can even get your sales guys to connect their calendars to the bot, so the client can book immediately through that email, and then your sales guys can immediately get the meeting details booked into their calendar already. So you don't even have to have the sales guys come in and do the booking themselves. So here are some sort of sample results we collected in 2023 when we ran a couple of campaigns. You can see we can do campaigns at scale, because even though there are only like two of us or 3 of us in the marketing team, we can run like 18, 20 campaigns across a period of time, because the bot will keep on working and keep on reaching out to clients, right, for different types of content outreach or content marketing. You can see a lot of working hours being saved, emails being sent, because there are many back and forth emails. So we save time from doing it ourselves, or from the sales guys having to do it themselves. 72% conversion rate, right? That's mind-blowing. So imagine when we first started this whole pilot, it was just a a lot of conversions coming through, and we were not prepared for that because we were looking at normal email stats where you get a 20% click-through rate, maybe a 2% open rate or something like that, right? Or sorry, 20% open rate and a 2% click-through rate or 5% click-through rate. And when the response was so overwhelming, I literally just worked my sales guys to death because they were going for so many meetings. And when we didn't expect that kind of response. And that was the deal closer for us. Once that pilot showed how successful it was, how many meetings we managed to book without human intervention, and the conversion rate, we actually signed them on for a number of years after that. The next tool that we deployed was a content tool. So again, remember these are all before ChatGPT. So we use this tool called Jasper. It can actually write for us as well, right? And because it's a standalone tool, you can actually train it in your own brand voice. So over time, for example, you can upload all your corporate brochures, your websites, the articles they've written, and then it will learn the way your brand voice is. And then once you ask it to write stuff for you, it will actually be able to write content at scale that is always on brand, right? So that actually helps to answer our problem of not being able to meet our high content demand. So as you can see, they can actually write blog posts, your ad headlines, your personal bio for your LinkedIn, your Google Ads headline, your SEO, if you're an e-commerce seller, they can write all your product features. So there's a lot. This is just a snapshot. So there's more. And also, you can scale it. How you can scale your content marketing efforts. They have features that allows you to say, okay, now I have this piece of white paper. Can you turn this white paper into a blog post, an Instagram post, a LinkedIn post, a press release, and a landing page, for example, and it can do all of that for you. So again, powerful tools like this can do multiple content pieces at scale so that you don't have to manually write the different content for different channels. Yeah. So you can actually, spin up an entire campaign in a single click. So again, some of the, you can look at time save, right? The conversion rates in terms of content downloads, the return on investments that you can see just by using a tool like that, right? So again, like I said, we are not looking to replace jobs. We are also looking to see if I save more time from my team, can they now be more strategic business partners? Can they come up with more ideas, more creative campaigns that we can deploy using the tool? Again, upskilling our team is really the main mission and main goal. The third tool that we actually deployed was a AI-powered buyer engagement platform. So it's literally just mostly a chatbot that sits on the website. And this chatbot, again, because we are an enterprise, right? We use a chatbot that's quite powerful. You can customize it. You can use it for live chat, and then you can have a combination of human and bot. So the bot will qualify most of the conversations at the beginning. And then once it cannot answer anymore, it will hand it over to a human. And then we use it mostly for three kinds of use cases, right? So remember I talked about business case. So when we deploy the bot, I said that we can use it for 3 areas. One is conversational marketing, where we can use the bot to actively be one of our content marketers, right? So when you come onto our website and you're looking at some of our thought leadership, we can say, oh, by the way, do you know we have just released a new report? Would you like to download? And if you can literally just chat with the bot, say yes. The bot will say, hey, I've got it into your email. Would you like to book a meeting with my sales guys to go through the report? So again, right there and there, we can convert the marketing conversation to a sales conversation. If the client said yes, book the meeting, again, your sales guys will get the meeting booked in their calendars. They just have to rock up. And then the third one would be using the chatbot as a service personnel. So again, for example, you come into the website and say, I've lost my password. I can't, access the page. I cannot submit my CVs. Again, the bot, because these are all problems that we have solved right over the last 10, 20 years, we have already all the answers for the customers or the visitors, and we can actually work all these answers into a knowledge bank, and the bot can pull all these answers out for them. So it really reduces a lot of work from the human customer service agents. So like what I said, the bot actually, really can look at who you are targeting, whether is it a potential buyer or current website visitors, where are we going to bring them, or where are we bringing them from? Are they landing directly on our website, or are they coming in from different channels? We can see that at the back end, whether they are referral traffic, whether they are from display advertising, email marketing, and then you bring them down to what we are targeting them with in terms of the lead magnet. Is it a content piece? Is it an event? Like this one, like a virtual event where they can sign up? Is it a demo video? Is it a newsletter, right? So there are many different ways you can use the chatbot to run conversational marketing or conversational sales, so that you nurture them until they're ready to buy or ready to, at the bottom, say, okay, let me get some help. Let me talk to sales. Let me have a meeting with someone. Let me book a meeting. And that's where, you can really see how you can bring someone from a very cold lead and then nurture them down, even when they're on your website, down to the point where they say, okay, I'm ready to talk to someone. Yeah, so for example, like this one, it really tries to align marketing and sales, right? We really bring in all the leads, and then we make sure that we nurture them on the website through the chatbot. We can allow buyers to skip the form. So we saw in our deployment of this tool that some 50% of our visitors don't want to fill up the forms. It's so tedious, but they rather chat with a chatbot, right? So same questions we can ask the person, the visitors, and say, what's your name? They'll key in. What's your email? They'll key in again. And then after that, we can say, would you like to speak to someone? They said, yes. Can you book, a meeting with my sales guys? And you can see at the bottom, you can choose a day, choose a time, and then immediately it gets booked. The buyers can be instantly routed to sales after the lead is qualified through the bot as well. So again, now we are bringing a lot of hot leads to the sales team, right? So they can no longer say, oh, you're not bringing me qualified leads. We work with the sales guys. Remember, we have a chief of sales, right, with us, and then we work with him to say, how do you want us to qualify the leads that come in? What kind of questions would you like us to ask? So that when we bring you the leads, we know that these are the leads that you want, right? So that's how we align both marketing and sales as well. Then, in terms of like marketing as well, we can create landing page that converts. So remember, we talked about a problem having low online conversion rates. So if you have a report, like for example, we produces employer brand research, we produces salary surveys. So that's when, we can put a teaser at the side and then the bot on the right. So someone who is coming to your landing page, they can look at some of these teaser content and say, oh, I actually like the content. And then the bot will start to engage them. Oh, I see that you are reading some of our content. Would you like the full book or the full ebook? If you like, please enter your details here and we'll send it to you immediately. So again, we immediately engage anyone who is reading stuff on our website. We serve up information that's relevant to them, send them the content assets, and then connect them with the sales reps right there and there. Again, right, if you look at some of the stats, really quite mind-blowing when we first started this, and these are some of the stats that the tool gave with regards to some of the results they see from other clients as well. Again, huge return on investments, increase in sales rep efficiency and marketing qualified leads as well, because we are just engaging everyone right where they are and then qualifying them right where they are and converting them right where they are as well. So yeah, that's quite powerful. The fourth tool that we deployed was optimization. So again, remember I said about content not being optimized, therefore you don't rank really well. So it's a pity that if you do produce a lot of content and it doesn't rank well and your competitors seems to be ranking better than you. So we feel optimization tool is really important, and we found this tool called Phrase, and it can help us to do quite a few things. First of all, it really reduces research time, right? So when you want to write an article, so for example, you write an article and on the right, this tool can actually show you what your score is with regards to your article. Do you have enough of the keywords? And then they provide a benchmark. So for example, they'll show you all the top ranking pages of your competitors or any other high traffic websites, like for example, Economist, Harvard Business Review, that writes about a similar topic and how you rank against them, right? Do they they have these headlines, they have this number of keywords, they have this number of links. Do you have the same? And then you can slowly optimize while looking at the reports. It also provides optimization tips. So it can even suggest a list of potential keywords that you should be putting into your article so that it can optimize better. So if it's in orange, means that maybe you should use the word potential customers twice instead of once. If it's in green, means you have enough of that keyword, you don't need any more. And again, you can work these keywords into your article to make it rank better. It also helps you to write better ranking articles. So, for example, it will scrape the internet, the Google, the Quora, the Reddit forums, and then look at, based on the topic, what kind of questions are people asking, often. So you'll create help you to create content that answers those questions. And we all know, right? Google will reward articles or website that actually answers a visitor's questions, more relevant answers, right? So even with AI searches, that's very important. The more relevant your answers are to the query, the better you will rank. So again, this tool can help you with that as well. So that's what we have done, over the last 6 years. We have really just deployed tools that can help us answer some of the questions or problems that we need to solve. As you can see, there isn't one tool that can rule them all, right? We use different tools for different problems to plug the gaps. But I'm quite confident that, with the fast advancements of AI and the tech that we see right now, you will come to a point where there is one tool that can do 2 or 3 of these things. Already, I'm starting to see some of them in the market, where you can actually have one tool that can do content SEO all in one, or content SEO and chatbot all in one as well. So then again, it really now depends on your resources to deploy it, the budgets, the sophistication of the tool. So again, don't be too worried about what tool to use. Look at your problems first and then find 1 or 2 tools that can help you start your journey in AI. Now, I want to go into AI in marketing, other AI applications which I am quite excited. I don't have the money or the team to deploy all of them, but I, on a personal basis, will try out an experiment because like I told you, I'm quite passionate about AI. So right now, what AI can do within the marketing, comms, and branding space, it can build you a website in minutes. In case you don't know, there are quite a few of these tools out there. This is just one of them. There are maybe about 5, 6 or more, and other tools like Squarespace and Wix, they have AI features built into them as well. You can also level up your creative skills right now. So these are like Canva, Adobe, they all have AI functionalities. With just one click, you can remove a background, you can replace an image, you can change colors, you can translate right on the spot. So pretty powerful. You can build apps even if you have no tech knowledge, right? So you can just go into a website that allows you to just choose all the app templates. You pick one and then it will bring you through the entire process. This is quite cool. It's I think it's Coca-Cola, right? So you can download this AI chatbot, and then you can chat with the chatbot. I think you click on the ad, it leads you to a WhatsApp chatbot or a messenger chatbot, and then it will ask you what kind of palettes, what's your palette like, what kind of meals do you like, what's your budget. Once you have given all of that, it will showcase some of the restaurants that are around your vicinity, your budget, your kind of palette. And then you can, after that, they will give you even an invitation card for you to invite a friend for dinner or lunch to go with you. And then they also have like a survey after that. And then they just collect all these data so that they can actually serve you more relevant information in the future. If you are in e-commerce and selling on Amazon, again, they have launched also Gen AI tool last year. So instead of having a normal pot against a white background, you can put it against multiple backgrounds right now. Google Ads have AI as well. So you can create your AI ads right there on the spot, change background, change your subject matters. And then you don't even have to have a creative agency to create the ad for you. You can do all of that within the Google Ad workspace. You can crowdsource a brand campaign from text. So this is actually really cool. I'll just play this quickly for you if I can. Hang on. Let me just try and share my screen. Hang on. I'll stop sharing here and I'll share the other screen. There you go. I'll play it now.
All right, don't be surprised if your friends are talking about websites that use artificial intelligence to generate images.
You simply type in a text prompt and it'll create images for you in around a minute.
AI ketchup campaign. Now, last year,
results do well. That AI image sourcing associates the word ketchup with high.
It plays an iconic role in pop culture today as well.
Right. I hope you like
Creating
that.
websites with Elementor is highly requested.
Hang on. Let me just go back to my slides. Yep, I hope you like that. So you can imagine with AI, right? They can right now just crowdsource an entire ad campaign, offline and online, just using AI. And every one of those images are generated by AI, by users themselves. So that was actually something that was really quite impactful when they first launched, because it was the first campaign all generated by AI. And then after that, other brands starts to follow suit, right? Using text and images. And then Coke did the same thing, crowdsourced a lot of different people, drawing out the Coke bottles using AI. And then they actually put all these montage up on billboards and to show all these user-generated campaigns as well. This one is actually an Asian company, that tries to create your virtual marketer for you. So with this tool, you can actually get it to develop your brand, your marketing, your content, and your social strategies as well. So you just key in to say, I need content ideas. I need to create social posts. I need to find me the holidays that are available so that I can start to plan my social calendar and content calendar along those holidays, write a document, generate a caption from my image, build my brand kit and brand personality. So it can do a lot of things that a junior marketer can do. So again, we can try to elevate the skills of a team and then get those manual tasks of researching, plotting, planning, to the AI. You can now also engage a virtual influencer. So these are all AI generated influencers. They are not real people. they are actually AI. But then again, you look at the number of followers they have, like 39,000 or 390,000 or 2.8 million followers. They are usually right now brand ambassadors as well. So even though they're not real, there are brands that works with them to showcase their fashion brands, their products, which is quite mind-blowing. Of course, you know now that you can produce a movie in seconds. I just wanted to show this slide because you can see how fast every company is evolved, right, to produce their own video generation tool. We started with Gen 2 in June 2023, and then 6 months later, Google came out with Lumia. Then a month later, OpenAI came out with Sora, and then just this month, Meta said, "Okay, I'm releasing my own most advanced, media foundation AI models, which is Movie Gen." And then today I heard that Adobe also just launched Firefly, which is their own version of a text to video platform. So again, the speed, at which they are moving is really fast, especially for the big tech companies. This one, you can create your own digital twin. So let's say, you have multiple markets, and then you can't be there when you're doing a town hall. You can record yourself doing a video addressing your team in one language, and then this tool can actually run the same video in multiple languages. So you can make yourself speak in Japanese or Thai or Korean, and then you can have the same videos that you can distribute or disseminate to all your other markets. I tried another tool called Artflow recently, and then it generated a very young version of myself, a very slim version of myself on the side. So that's me. So again, if you pay for the more advanced version, you can actually make this avatar talk. So, one of the co-founders of this tool actually create a real avatar of herself, an AI avatar of herself, and then it gave a keynote presentation in one of the events. So she wasn't the one giving it, her avatar was. Yeah. You can also do presentations right now in seconds. You can also automate your video creation process. So if you have videos, let's say you record a long video, we can right now pump it into a tool like this. It will cut up 10 small ones that you can use as reels or on LinkedIn or on Facebook. And then it can also allow you to just automate the subtitles. It can cut out filler words. So right now, all these video editing tools are really powerful. Like this one as well. You can have a video of you talking nonstop, and then maybe sometimes you might have a lot of filler words like you just by editing the text, you can cut it off from your video. So it really helps you edit videos in seconds. You can also create voice overs, professional sounding voice overs using text to voice. So again, this tool called Artlist can help you do that as well. Or you can record your own voice and then distribute in 40 plus languages, with this tool called HeyGen. You can also, have a tool. I think this tool maybe is only available in the US. It's an app where you can record yourself saying something in English or your own local language like German or French, and then it can literally just translate on the spot for you into another language. So you can see on the right, there's a video of this guy explaining the differences between Android and iPhone in English, and then you can click a button and it will translate, and you see him speaking in French with the lip sync to match. And like I said, right now there are some tools that are starting to be multimodal. So you can say, I want to have my brand color palette, and then I want this tool to also write me an ad, also produce a social post for me, also do a podcast script. So it can actually do a lot more and also optimize everything. So you can actually started to see some of these multimodal tools with video, audio, creatives, and text all coming into one platform. So now we are entering the fourth part, which is the final part of my presentation, which is as leaders, all these tools are very exciting to begin with. So what do we need to consider when we implement AI? So I'm just going to quickly go through it, right? So naturally, you need to consider some of the ethical considerations. And that's why within my task force, we do have our legal guys and our CHRO, to come in to see whether when you deploy an AI tool, the content that we generate, is it inaccurate, is discriminatory, is there bias or misinformation, or disinformation. That one is you really need to check. And that's why
Just
human.
1 second. Hello,
Yeah.
hi, excuse me.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes.
We're running a little bit late, so can you please
Okay.
summarize? People are gonna have access to all the slides.
Right.
I know it's a lot, and
Yep.
we would love to go to all the details, but
Right.
we could talk
No
about
problem,
it
no
for
problem.
like hours.
I know.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me just I'll go through this one and I'll just end it, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. So then this one is privacy, which you don't want to risk having AI breach, some data concerns that you have, especially if you're pumping client leads into your AI tool. Legal considerations to make sure that the content that you generate don't infringe third-party copyright or trademark rights. And then last but not least, the technical challenges as well, because not all AI tools is a plug and play. So I think in summary, let me just go down to the last part. I just want to end with a very nice quote from the founder and CEO of Marketing AI Institute, which says that AI can give us the greatest gift of all, which is more time. But it can also be another technological revolution that expands our work, fill our hours, and lead us down the path of never-ending productivity gains for profits. So again, when we want to choose to use AI, we can choose to make the future more intelligent and more human. So I think that's really a very good way of summing up, right? It's not just the tool, it's also the human element that we need to look at and take care of as well. And the human will always be in control because we are the ones that tell the AI what to do. Yeah. So that's it for my presentation. I know we are running out of time. I'm just going to put this up here. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
I know it's a lot to
it's
share.
This subject is amazing and we'd love to talk. And I love the sentence that you quote in the end that like we are still the human, we're still in control of everything that is happening. So it's fine. We're good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was amazing having you here. Your LinkedIn is already on the comments. People are like, they're amazed by your presentation. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna connect with you and you guys can chit chat more because it's a pretty important topic. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
See you
I will send
soon.
across the presentation so you can go through the rest that I didn't get to go through. Yeah.
Yes, and they can chat and ask questions to you on your LinkedIn
Yes, of
and
course,
make
of course.
an even better connection, all of this.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know it's a lot and it's a lot in the best way possible, but we are coming to the end. Everything that is good has to end at some point of the life, and it's almost done. We have one more speaker, but remember that I was talking about having the certificate and how amazing the certificate is. So now it's your chance to get the certificate to prove that you came here, you attended all of this. We still have one amazing host that I use his platform all the time, but it's time to talk about the certificate. So if you want to prove that you are here, you can scan the QR code again, get your phone, unlock your screen, scan the QR code. You're gonna go to stand watch everything that you watch here today and you can get your certificate in the end of the class. You're already here, so you can just click that you're done and get the certificate. The link is also for people who are watching in the future. The link is also on the description of this video. It's also here on the comments. You can check, you can subscribe to the class, and you're also gonna have full access for everything here. the videos, the presentation, the certificate, everything. So please scan the QR code and go there, get your certificate, tag us when you do it, when you have it, post on LinkedIn and tag, hey, SendPulse, thank you so much, it was amazing. Tag everybody who was here because I'm pretty sure they're gonna love to have your feedback about how amazing everything was. And now for the last speaker of the day, I'm gonna talk about the certificate more time and more often in the end, but now for our last person, the last speaker of the day, his name is Vitaly Romanchenko. He's the CEO and co-founder at LEEROY.io. He's a tech entrepreneur and expert in generative AI, deeply focused on AI and its potential to transform society. I love that. As a co-founder and CEO at LEEROY, Vitaly leads the company focused on generating professional video content with real human narrators from just text. Yeah, you just type and a real person's gonna talk and teach everybody. It's amazing. I use it, that's why I'm reading, explaining. I love it so much. So with his expertise in technical leadership, he has spent many years delivering digital solutions for enterprise-level companies and startups. He also earned a reputation as renowned public speaker on AI, having spoken at numerous conferences, including South Summit, Applied AI Conference, and PM Day, among others. So welcome.
Hi guys, hey Bianca, thanks for having me. Thanks
Hello.
for extensive introduction.
Thank you for everything that you do. I use the lie a lot and I love it.
That's the best feedback. Awesome. So I think we can start, right?
Sure.
Yeah, let me share my screen real quick. Hopefully you can see my screen.
Not yet. I think it's loading. Yeah, now it's perfect.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll start. So today we will talk about the AI avatars for chatbot applications. Basically, a couple of words about myself. I know Bianca already told you guys, but my name is Vitaly. I'm CEO co-founder at LEEROY. LEEROY is a deep tech video platform for corporate learning, and our main specialty is basically creating the video content with digital human avatars. They are not like a cartoonish avatar, they're like real people because we're basically creating the video of them with using the real video footage. So you just record yourself 5 minutes, send it to us, and you have your digital avatar. You can speak in multiple languages and create amazing video content. So we're incorporated 3 years ago, and currently we have quite significant growth, more than 2,000 clients around the globe, and we built a quite strong brand in L&D space. So couple words about AI avatars. So as you can see, these guys here, they're all real people. As I mentioned, they are actors. We film them on the studio, and then we use that video footage. But all of these avatars, it can be you, as I mentioned, you just send us the video footage. So the main application them currently, it's learning and development content, training content for customer support teams, and sales enablement trainings for sales team, and also this real-time conversation with the AI assistant or AI chatbot, basically. We see a lot of potential specifically in learning. That's why we're the main platform specializing learning, but in a product that allows you to create customer onboarding or any training materials from text. But now we start to advance into the real-time conversations with the digital avatar, and we will talk about that as well. So couple words about avatars. As I mentioned, we're deep tech, so we use the different type of models and we build it in-house to create the actual digital twin that matching the lips with the text that is produced from with the text, basically. So this could be diffusion models, StyleGAN, or NERF. So some of the models out there. that that can be used to create digital avatars. The big thing here that there are not a lot of open source solutions with a high quality, so we were forced to build it in house to achieve like one of the best qualities on the market. Also, the way how the avatars works is like you need to type the text, right, and it transforms into audio file, and then audio file is matched to the or synced to the lips of the digital avatar once the video is rendered. So it's like several components. It's not just just video. It's first to start with the text, because you need to provide the text or generate the text, right? And then it transforms into audio, and then we sync the audio to the lips of the avatar. Here's just example of the AI avatar.
Hi, my name is Gia. I am one of the Ally digital avatars. Check out my different looks. Business. Casual. We made sure I can fit in all types of videos. What will your next one be about?
So I know that during such video streams, video might not work good. So if you guys interested, you can go and check eli.io, and you will see a bunch of these examples of the digital avatars. So as I mentioned, the big component is text, and there are a bunch of text-to-speech engines that basically allows you to work with the text and transform it into audio files, like from Microsoft and Amazon and a bunch of different other providers out there. And also the big thing is personalization, so multilingual voice cloning. What does it mean? It means that you have this digital avatar for your chatbot application, for example, or any, you just need a video. You just provide 5 minutes of audio file of you speaking, and we create the basically voice that sounds like you in 28 languages. So now you type something in English, if you're, for example, Spanish speaking, and now you sound like a person like you in English, or Italian, or in Portuguese. So this is a great thing for the personalization, and we see a lot of people using the multilingual voice cloning from us. And the other big thing that basically enabling this chatbot functionality is the LLMs functionality. And at the end of the day, you need some kind of brain, right, that will answer the question. So the way how interaction works, if you're asking the question to avatar, the brain needs to generate the answer in a text. So using LLMs, advanced LLMs, or custom trained LLMs, and then return this text into the video response. A couple words about the evolution of the chatbots. So the first chatbot happened in 1966. There are several big announcements, like in 2010, everybody remembers Siri. Then in 2014, we had Alexa, but they were not close to what we have now with the GPT, Claude, and other big players. And in 2022, that's where we started Eli as well. We start to see a lot more applications using the video and first AI video chatbots applications. And some facts about the chatbots as well. So according to our PR, 80% of consumer finds interaction with traditional chatbot frustrating, and we see that a lot. So these chatbots applications, it's like you're frustrated because it's hard to find the answer, and you, like, for me personally, I'm trying always to get and ask for a real person. And also interesting fact that 59% of Gen Z say that they trust AI generated information a lot or completely, compared to just 33% of baby boomers. And this is a good thing to understand how the time is shifting, and basically understand that we're living in a different time, and people nowadays are consuming information and are open to different type of information in a different way. Also, something that we saw a lot is about avatars, is that avatar display and personality traits led to increased trust, keeping user interaction with the brand for longer periods. So when people see another human in a neurobiological way, they kind of trust it more. There are some specific to the avatars. If the lip sync is really bad, then people don't like it. But if the lip sync is good or improving, people tend to interact with this type of application better than just with the regular chatbots. Why it's the game changer for the chatbots? First of all, as I mentioned previously, its ability to integrate with advanced LLMs and have like advanced personalized brain that can answer questions. Also, it adds some kind of personality. In addition, it can be your avatar. I have my own avatar. It can be a representative of the company. It can have a branded T-shirt, for example. So you start to build something that like really looks like your representatives that can answer the questions, and you will see a lot more of this going forward. It's also enables immersive interactive learning. This is a really great thing when you are able, for the educational use case, where you are able to build really interactive experiences. That's something that we are trying to work, and that's something that we are building at TOOLKIT with more focus on education. And you can have the different scenario-based learning where you chat with avatar. Also, you can have the soft skill training. You have, for example, you have hard skill training where you're just watching the videos and do the courses, and then you have self-skill training where you just talking with avatar, and it basically examine your skills. How, for example, how do you sell? So enhance accessibility and inclusivity as well. A couple of examples of chatbots application. For example, here you can see that this is our avatars that we made for one of the company in Middle East, and this is from picture from conference where Qatar governmentals, basically authorities, talking to the digital avatar and digital avatar answering questions. The big thing, this is a really complicated technological challenge. Like, to create avatars, this is insanely complicated challenge to create the base technology, like to create the model. But then the challenge here is to generate video response time in the fastest way possible. So right now there is still a delay, and I'll show you the example. But to generate like a real-time experience, so basically, so the people who asking questions won't wait for the reply for a long time. This is a technological challenge as well. Another example is just maybe you saw a bunch of these type of avatars, 3D avatars, 2D avatars. This is from Replica, where you can chat with a girlfriend or something like that. So there are a lot more of these as well. This is not our particular focus, but this is just an example. Another thing is for hospitality, different type of avatars in the hotel lobby. We are currently working with one company and doing pilot to provide exactly that. So in a hotel, you can ask questions, or in restaurant, you can ask a thing about menu, or if it's a hotel, you can ask where in the city you can find something. So it's just like AI assistant type of avatar. And so big thing that we developed, it's called real-time streaming API. And this is what actually enabling the real-time conversation with avatars. At the beginning, and the core product is related more on for the video creation, where you just created the presentation and click video, and you need to wait for several minutes or half an hour if it's really long to create the actual video and then watch it. But real-time streaming API allows you to do that real-time conversation. And I have example how it looks. This is just a short demo. I made it on the video, not live, because when sometimes if you stream like we do right now in the conference. If you stream, then you might have technical issues if you demonstrate your screen and do the talking to the avatar. So I just recorded this video.
This is a quick demo of how ELEEROY real-time chat works, and let's start a conversation with our avatar so we could understand how you can talk to the avatar in real time. Hello, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm just a virtual assistant, always ready to help you. How can I help?
I'm just curious, how is the weather in London in May, because I'm planning my trip.
Weather in London in May is usually mild with occasional rain showers. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Yeah, a couple comments here. So as you can see, she was in a listening mode, so she was like waiting for the question. Then we asked the question, and there was several seconds for her to comprehend an answer. So this is like an early days demo. I think now we are doing a lot better in terms of the speed and the actual transitions. But just for you to understand how it worked. So yeah, there is a listening time, and then she answers, and yeah, so that's it. A couple of things about the conversion rates. Well, according to a report from PwC, chatbot avatars can boost conversion rates by 10-15% more than their text-only counterparts. The avatar makes interactions feel more natural, reducing friction in the customer journey and encouraging conversation. That's totally true. We see a lot more engaging from avatars when we're talking about the comparison to the text. And that's something that related to the video in general. The video perceived much better than just the text. We did the big study, how people react on the video in email and in email. And video outperform extremely and basically perform much better than just plain text in email. And like I think it was like 100% or something like that increase in just people wanted to watch the video versus just plain text. So there are two components here. So first, when people see the video, they interact better than just text, and then you have this digital human component as well. And one thing, the interesting fact, we talked with the neuroscientists about how people perceive specifically humans. And when people see different humans on the video, they actually, the engagement rate is better by 35% just because of the human alone. So the human brain works the way that if you see the human, it means that somebody's watching you, and basically people thinks unconsciously that somebody's watching them, so they pay more attention to the video. That's why if you have some kind of human in the video or some kind of video AI chatbot with a human, it will be automatically increasing the engagement. So yeah, we talked about engagement as well. According to Gartner, some facts: AI avatars can increase user engagement by 1.5 to 2 times compared to text-based chatbots. According to research by Gartner, people are naturally more down to visual stimuli, which avatar provide, enhancing the overall user experience and keeping user more engaged. And this is very big for education and healthcare. And according to Frontiers, in educational settings, AI avatars have shown promising results. Studying medical education and teacher education highlight how AI avatars can support contextualized instructional effectively. This is true. We have a bunch of companies who's doing the AI avatars for medical education and basically for onboarding or different type of materials. And also AI avatars have been used successfully for tutors in case-based anatomy learning environments. So education, healthcare, really big on that. And yeah, this is something that we are very excited to as well. Also, you can integrate avatars in different applications, not necessarily only chatbots, a bunch of different applications you can use Zapier for that. And yes, I think that's it. If you guys are interested to try, this is a promo code. Yeah, you can go ahead and try. That's it. Thank you, guys.
That was an amazing presentation. Thank you so much for showing a little bit more about everything that we can do with LI. Like I told you, I use it, I love it, and it's very helpful, and it makes creating content way faster and more easy for people to just do it for real and deliver more content for everyone. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
We have actually one question here. Alan asked if in 2025 is going to be a year of AI agents, avatars, and chatbots. What do you think?
Yeah, so my vision that 2022, 2023, 2024 was the main time when we start to see LLMs, right? The rise of LLMs. But 2025 would be around visuals and digital avatars as well. So you see a lot more advancement in that technology. Maybe even by 2025, you won't see any like lip sync issues with digital avatar. So the video would be the way that you won't recognize if it's AI generated avatar speaking or this is a real human. It's already quite close. In some cases, you won't see the difference. Many people don't see the difference, but the technology is growing so fast, and you will see maybe not 2025, but we'll see like the gestures, control gestures, where you are able to control gestures with the text commands.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. That's something that I miss. And I didn't think, like, I never thought about, oh my gosh, what I miss in an AI avatar. But now that you mentioned, that's something that it really makes more human, like it mimic pretty much how we are. Like I'm here talking and, making gestures. So that's going to be a very good improvement. I'm excited for the future.
Definitely.
Yes. So thank you so much. It was awesome. I'm pretty sure everybody loved it as they are all talking here. And yes, we see each other next time. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So it's already in the comments here, but we do have a class that was made with LEEROY. You can just click here. It's a class about chatbot for WhatsApp. It's amazing. I have no words to describe how incredible it is and how fast it makes the production time. Like the production times usually takes like 2 months, 3 months if you're gonna record everything by yourself with a host like me here. It takes usually 2 months, but with AI it's super fast. So you can deliver way more content and you can educate your public way more with a simple tool like LI. So it's amazing. And like I mentioned another time, everything that is good has to come to an end. And this is our end. Today the conference was all of this. It was amazing. We have 5 speakers and they were incredible. I hope you guys took notes. I did. I took notes. I scanned a lot of QR codes today. It was awesome. And of course, as I mentioned, and as you can see here, this conference was organized by SendPulse. And if you want to get a $25 coupon, just scan this QR code again. Get your phone, open your camera, scan the QR code, and you can create an account at SendPulse, and you're gonna get $25 off to enjoy our services, our products, everything that we have. And what we have, what is SendPulse? SendPulse to remind you all. I don't know you guys are gonna forget because you know we talk a lot about it, but I'm gonna remind you all. SendPulse is a multi-channel marketing automation platform. It allows you to send email marketing, SMS, Viber, and WhatsApp campaign and work with clients using chatbot for Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, and Instagram. You can also set up auto replies and create sales pipelines on Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber, Facebook, and Telegram using our visual chatbot builder. Yes, it's a lot and we love it. With SendPulse, you can also connect your GPT model from OpenAI to your chatbot provider to allow users to talk to you more freedom, and you know you're gonna have all the answers that they want. So that's pretty awesome. And you can also easily track all of your marketing activities and clients information with SendPulse CRM. All marketing communications is easily managed with our automation 360. That it's my favorite service. I love automation 360. I'm always talking about it. And if I could have time, like if I had time enough, I would talk about automation 360 for 2 hours here with you guys. I do it in the Brazilian webinars, so I could do this in this conference as well because I love it. So now you already know about SendPulse, about the coupon. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss having an automation 360 with you that you can connect everything in only one platform. That's the best thing so far. And talking about best things so far, we're going to talk about the certificate one more time because I want all of you to prove that you came here, you enjoyed this conference, and to prove to the world, also known as your LinkedIn, that you attend here, you came here, you learn with the best. So again, take your cell phone, open the camera, scan the QR code, or go to the link that they're going to leave here in the comments, and you're going to go to SendPulse Academy. There you're going to be able to watch all the classes, see all the slides, and you get your certificate in the end. And with that, you can also, like SendPulse Academy is where we post all of our classes, so you can go there and learn more. And you can also see the class that I mentioned, the chatbot for WhatsApp created by Eli. So you can go there and check everything and learn more with us. So don't forget to scan your QR code. So we have some things here, the to-do list. First, create an account with SendPulse with the QR code and with the link that is here on the comments. Then you're going to get $25 off, and you're going to buy a plan. Second, you have to scan the QR code and get your certificate so you can prove that you came here, you attended, and you make the best out of this experience. When you get your certificate, you're going to post on LinkedIn. You're going to tag all of us. SendPulse social media is right here. It's at SendPulse. Pretty simple. You can tag me. You can tag all the speakers that were here. You're going to love to see what you thought about this conference. So that's the third step. The fourth step, that is the last one, and not it's the last, but it's also pretty important, is the community. We have a Facebook community, and you have to join. You have to join because there we're going to have people. Of course, that's what we need. We need connections. Networking is all about it. And we're going to have a special guide for you. That's chatbot integration with click to chat ads. And there, in this guide, you can only get on the community. So join, make connections there. There's a lot of people, and it's pretty amazing. You can also like schedule a coffee chat. You can like make the best out of it. And we also have events. It's amazing. I love communities. Like, you guys can see me here. I'm always talking, so you can imagine that, yes, I love talking. I love connecting with people. So one of the ways to connect with people and build your relationship with people who are on the same page as you is here on the Facebook community that SendPulse has. And I think that's everything. Oh, no, that's not everything that I have to say. I have to ask you again to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you're gonna get notifications when we post a next conference or a webinar or a video or a short or everything. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, just clicking the button here, and make the best out of this experience again, because it starts here but can go way further than just conference. We can do much more together, and that's what we're about. Okay, so I hope you all enjoy this conference. It was amazing for me. It's always good to be here. It's always good to chat with you all, to meet new people, to talk with people from like around the world. That's amazing. And I see you guys the next time. Thank you so much. And don't forget to check the description below because all the important links are there. Okay? See you next time, guys. Thank you so much.